Hello, hello, hello. I came in a little bit early. Because, well, scuff. Scuff happens. I accidentally transitioned when I shouldn't have transitioned, but I did. So, hello, hello. A little early today. You're gonna have to deal with me getting ready right here in front of you. Uh, Usually not a thing that I do, but it is what it is. Hello there, John Le. Hello there, David. Usually, it doesn't happen this way. But hello, Salty. Hello, Luna. Hope that your day has been good so far. That's play on words, Luna. That's play on words. The person who's graduating in October is Guelu. He is a member of JP. He is one of the originals, from what I understand. He is one of the first generation of Nijisanji talents to pop in and become a VTuber in 2018. Back in the day, Suki no Mito and all the ones who are, the ones who started it all in Nijisanji JP. He's graduating. He hasn't been streaming very much because he's been focusing. Yes, he's leaving. He had been focusing on his family a lot. He is a father and he is a husband. He was very open about that with his community. And I think he's had on his kid, his child, on stream. I think once or twice or something. But I'm not sure if it was in chat or on stream or whatever. I heard he had it on there. Either way, I'm very happy that this person has decided to call it quits due to family. Yes, I can send you a link to his YouTube side if you wanted to take a look at it. He is going to be leaving. Like I said, he's probably streaming right now too. I'll send you a link to the fandom, the fan sites. Right? That's his virtual YouTuber fandom thingy. That will connect you to everything. I send you that one instead of his YouTube, whatever, because I usually don't send YouTube links to people. But I'll send you that one that connects you to everything. You can see all of his social media there, his Twitter, his YouTube, Twitch if he has it, that type of thing. So he's the person who's graduating. But yeah, like I said, I don't send usually YouTube links because that's just not what I do usually. But there is his full link there for you to check him out if you so please. Now, as I've said before, and I've made sure to keep it no secret to anybody here. Everybody who knows me knows this. I don't like the agency. I don't like Nijisanji, JP or EN. I don't like the agency itself. I don't like the upper management in the agency. The talent managers are overworked, so I don't have any issue with them. They're overworked, underpaid, underappreciated. The talents themselves, unless they go in foot and mouth, like they go foot and mouth like Anna has recently and other things like that, I don't criticize, usually. I will criticize the agency far more than that, because the agency is the one that is mistreating their people. The agency is the one that is doing the bad things. Sometimes the talents themselves fuck up, but who doesn't fuck up? I've fucked up several times. I've flubbed. I fucked up on several occasions. You guys have called me out on some shit I fucked up on. That is to be human. To err is human, as they say. But when your fuck ups hurt other people, that's when I start having issues. Not yet. There's no wedding day yet. I think they just barely got engaged. So I don't think there's gonna be a wedding day anytime soon. Even if there is, I'm not sure she's gonna share it with the community. She may, but like people usually say, oh, I have a fiance or I'm engaged, and then later they will say I'm married already. So it's one of those things. I can't believe he's gone, really gone either, but because it's like you've been there for a long time. But here's the main thing that I want to remind you, Christian. It seems like this is all family related, not as in like he has a family emergency or anything. Luckily, no family emergency. Luckily, no negative, no huge situations health wise or anything like that. Because I never wish anyone health harm. I am glad that it is just because he has his priorities, and his priorities are his family, which is which is, that's the way it should be. Hello, Gerard. Oh yeah, you know what? I wanted to show you guys now that I have a bit of time. Where the fuck is that damn thing? I think it's is it this one? I think it's this one. Taking way too long. That's what you need that stuff. I do want to kind of show this to you guys. Let's see if it'll work here. Will it work here? Okay, it will work here. This was today. The fucker had 4 phases. It took me over an hour after stream to beat him in 4 phases. It took me another hour after stream. This is why I didn't want to stream the full battle. Imagine 2 hours of me dying again and again and again and again, and you guys just getting frustrated with that. I know Luna would have gotten super frustrated. So I was like, you know what? I'll go through the deaths again and again and again if I have to, in order to make sure that I beat it eventually. It took me another hour to beat it, but I did beat it. 4 fucking stages. Here we go. I missed those. There we go, see? A lot of jumping. And there you go. That was the final hit. Holy shit! What the fuck? 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 How did I get this lucky? What the fuck? Huh? Even he's looking around. He's like, what the fuck? Oh my god. You do not know how long this took me. Holy shit. I died after stream, which is what I'm recording right now. After stream, I died. Oh no. Yeah, I was still busy on it. Like 20, 30 times. I was gonna give up. I was getting ready to rage quit. I was really getting ready to rage quit on this little bastard here. He's not even the hardest one. He's like on on scrub tier. And it took me that long to beat him. He's like on freaking scrub tier here. But it took me, oh my god, it took me too long to beat him. It took me, on stream, it took me like a good 20, 30 times. It took me about an hour. Didn't even get to stage 3 or 4. I finally got to stage 3 or 4 after another 30, 40 dies. And I finally was able to get it here. Did a lot of healing. And holy crap. I'm glad that I was able to. You can tell that I was just like, holy shit. Myself at 3. I was never able to get myself to 5 again. To give myself at 3 for the most part. 3 or 4. I think it's 4. But yeah, holy moly. Jesus. Well, I've been rambling too much. I'm just very, 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 very happy that I was finally able to beat this little bastard. I want to like punch him in the nuts because of how hard he's been. But just want to let you guys see that I was actually able to beat him. And there you go. I was actually able to beat the motherfucker. Oh, that little bastard. Oh my god. You have no, like, And yeah, I did not want you guys to have to deal with me dying again and again and again. And that is why I ended up just recording it for you guys. Because you guys were already frustrated at the fact that I couldn't beat the damn guys quickly enough. Because most people on this boss, I think max I've seen for like normal folk who know how to play games at a normal level, maybe 10 tries. I was on like 20 or 30 tries, 40 tries, 50 tries. I don't even know how many tries I had. And like I said, this is like the scrub tier. This isn't even the hardest boss. Imagine, this is not even the hardest boss. And I still have harder bosses to beat. This is gonna be painful. This is gonna be a painful road. I might end up having to do this whole thing where I show you guys how I beat them afterwards a lot more times. Because holy shit. Holy shit. I'm just glad I beat him. I'm just glad I beat the fucker. Because holy moly. But again, like I said, it was like an hour or more. I didn't even freaking count, but I know it was at least an hour for me to beat him again after stream. So I'm only like a fifth of the way or sixth of the way through. And I'm 8 hours in. 8, 9 hours in. What does that tell you? what does that tell you? This is gonna be a fucking 50, 60 hour run for me. That's why a lot of the stuff, like going to the bosses, are things that I want to do off stream, if possible. Maybe on stream. Today I'm going to be playing actual Marvel Rivals since I did beat the boss. If I didn't beat the boss, the second stream was going to be beating the boss. I think I'm going to play some Marvel Rivals today because I do want to change it up a little bit. Everyone, I need to deliver sad news. What's going on? What's on, Kodai? Be nicer when you say it though. But what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Kodai? I'm going to continue talking until you mention the news, of course. But we will talk about this while you are letting people know about the news. Once you let people know about the news, I will share it there as well. Roblox is being good for once. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, no. That is sad news. That is sad news. I think they have been mentioning some stuff in the past about, like, mom issues, like mom not doing so well. That sucks. Streams for the next few weeks, according to them, is gonna be stopped. Which is absolutely understandable. Absolutely understandable. Oh my goodness, this sucks. This sucks for her. It sucks for her family. According to her, she's not very close with her mom, but still. Hello, Zenny. But yeah, it is. Look, whether you have, whether you're close to family or not, it's still, if you ever were close to them, if you ever did see them in a positive light before, like let's say you're estranged from your family member, but you had good memories. I'm speaking from experience. When a family member passes away that you maybe did not have the best experience with, but there were happy times, it does hurt. My grandmother and grandfather on my mother's side, I was estranged from them for various years because of the way they treated my mother. My mother, you know, being their daughter, forgave them and was way nicer than I was to them. I did not like them. But when they passed away, it hurt. I did not. I expected to be cold, but it hurts. I cried, and it actually hurt. So that is something that I know all too well. Got supposed more to get the chat crown? Yes, you probably do. Yes, Kunai, know how I feel. Dad passed away in February. Yeah, it's painful. It's painful for anybody to have that type of loss. And we're just talking about Hypervox and how her mother passed away. They weren't in best terms, but it's still a painful situation, if you know what I mean. So, my best wishes for her, my condolences for her and her family, and I hope that they can heal in due time. You never fully heal from a loss like that, especially like a loss of a mother, father, parents, that kind of thing. Whether they were a blood parent, whether they were the parent, the man or woman that stayed there with you, that stayed there for you and became your mom or dad in the way that they acted, whichever way that it is sad to lose them. Like I said, whether you are, what's a dad? Yeah. Whether you are on good terms or not. That is what I'll say. And I'm choosing my words, of course, because I don't want to ever be, I am very much autistic, and I very much a lot of times have issues with social cues, with saying things that are a little too direct in moments that they should not be too direct. That's why I am, not because, I don't care or anything like that, but just because that's the way my fucking brain works. But I do know, in times like this, you have to be a bit more sensitive, and you have to be a bit more careful with the words that you put out there. Especially me, that technically I am a public figure with, my size and everything, technically. I do have to be a lot more careful. I didn't have when he chose to be in contact with me and then proceeded to cut context without a word. Yeah, people like that are weird. Oh yeah, no, you're not alone. I've been very, very, very open with being autistic. Not as an excuse. Not as an excuse for anything. Just to let you know, just to kind of give you guys a clue that I work extra hard to make sure that I don't say, I'm not too direct, too strict, too cold when I say certain things, because, again, my ASD, my autism spectrum disorder, the way that it manifests in me makes it so that I don't know social cues, and I can be a bit too blunt, a bit too harsh with my words, because my brain is like, hey, if it's right, then why should people get angry? But nah, that's not how humans work. You can be 100% right and be a fucking asshole. You know, you can be 100% right and be the asshole in the argument, or be the asshole in the room, even if you're 100% right, because you just were an asshole when you said things. I've learned that, and I've learned to deal with that in that way. No, I don't think they will, JJ. I don't think they will. Moving on to, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Melvin. He arrested for the last time he was, oh God. Well, I mean, Jesus Christ, doesn't seem like a great guy, Lyra. Years of my life hasn't spoken to me, so he got in contact with me. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Good riddance. Although it does suck to not have a parent. Good riddance, because you don't need that kind of person around you. You don't. If they're going to be either a negative influence or just negative drain on your sanity, then it's best to not have them around. I say that from a privileged position. I will say that I do have a privileged position, which is I've had issues with my parents before, but not those types of issues. So I do come from a privileged position. I will say that. But in my personal opinion, like, if my parents went a certain way, I would have cut them out. I would have cut them out. Just that's the way that I am. It's out of my life, which is why I'm saying I don't have a dad. I mean, yeah. I mean, like some people say, he's a sperm donor. He's not the dad. He's a sperm donor. I'm kind of the same way, because I find it really hard. Not natural. I always, like, people always tell me, like, people tell me I have no emotion. People tell me I'm too cold. People tell me all that kind of stuff. I'm like, dude, I'm trying. I'm not. And some people thought I was a psychopath because you know how cold I am. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm just autistic. I'm not a psychopath. I'm just autistic. Fuck. That, Jesus Christ. As you can tell, I mean, I do have emotions. I do have these things. I do have empathy. It's just fucking, my autism is just fucking weird, man. Cinder's birthday's on Sunday. It's been 5 months since the drama. Everything's calmed down. She has her pyro puffs. She has the people around her who are very much on her side and have supported her. So she has her people. For my time in an orphanage, I heard the other children, it's better to have no parent than a bad one. Yeah, I mean, because bad ones, oh my God, they can destroy a child's psyche. They can destroy a child. But moving on to the news, because yes, I will do some news today. Not very much, but we'll do some news because we are running out of time. But yeah, sometimes it's better to not have anything than have a bad one. Let's take a look here. Mint Phantom is a VTuber. A VTuber who has been out there in the wild, in the wide world, as our ghost maid, and she has something new, something wonderful for her. Special guest announcement: Virtual Express, which is is working with the different places to send VTubers to. All aboard a forgettable VTuber fan experience, stationing in Florida at the Holiday Matsuri, December 19th to 21. So they invite people for meet and greets and that type of thing. Special guest announcement: Mint Phantom will be boarding the Virtual Express December at Holiday Matsuri. Mint Phantom is Akihabara's resident ghost maid who loves all things moe and spooky. You just might see her at our next haunting. Join our Discord and stay tuned. So this looks like it's most likely going to be either an event. I know Holiday Matsuri is an event, but I'm saying an event within an event, or just a meet and greet. Either way, great to have her there. Holo Matsuri's guest list is looking solid. Can't wait. Solid lineup coming this year. Wheezes in excitement. So people are very excited, as they should be. I'm very, very glad that Maid Mint is getting all of these successes, as well as others, because they work really hard at this. They do work really hard at this, and I am not the type of VTuber who's going to be like, oh, F them, I wish I had it. Yeah, you can't be that way. You have to be appreciative of the road that they're paving in front of you. That maybe helps you in the future be able to get there. Covered everything Botan now, thrown absolutely everything I can find on Discord. The Botan thing, I do remember that she does have her 3D. She did mention her 3D. She did mention her birthday. I believe the other day she mentioned her birthday. And now she has her 3D. I was waiting for that to come out before I spoke about it, because you know I like covering these things. Most people's birthdays I like covering. The Nidhi Sanji ones I don't cover that much because people don't really care about it that much in my sphere. But here's what I'm going to do. I am going to get this ready on another side here, because I also want to get ready the Shishiro Botan, her Twitter side. And what she mentioned for her birthday. That's what I want to get her. She does have a Twitch, I guess. It's like a sub channel for it. But let's see about her birthday. She is it on the 8th is her birthday. So she did have the birthday announcement here. And let's see when she first announced that it was her birthday. Well, she did talk about the birthday live here, with talking about her favorite songs and all the other people that were there. It's good. And also, I do want to cover the merch that is going to be out there. But yeah, I think that's all I'll cover for now. Because way back in the day, she did mention her birthday. Her birthday is on the 8th. And we will be talking about that here. And of course here, I'll have this here. And then, you know, all the other stuff here along with that. So let's get over this. Let's get over it and do it. Let's just do it. Let's see. Definitely true. Lots of modern rappers couldn't do what they do now if it wasn't for Dr. Dre or Eminem doing what they did in the 90s and early 2000s. Yes. Eminem gets tons of respect. You talk to people, even the people who beefed with him before, he gets respect. Because dude could rap, man. Dude could freaking spit out bars better than a lot of other people in there. Better than a lot of black rappers. And that was, some of them had envy. Some of them did have envy. And he also helped a lot of rappers come up, like 50 Cent and them, and Game and all of them. Dr. Dre and him helped people out a lot. Was singing Ordinary from Alex Warren. I didn't hear about that. Thank you for letting me know, though. We're going to talk about this thing right here. Let's take a look. It's in a book. It is Reading Rainbow. No, seriously. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. Shishiron, or Shishiro Botan, of Hololive JP's 5th generation, along with Lami, Nene, Alo, and Poka. Alo is no longer with us, but they are a certain, I believe they are a green triangle. Just look for Delutaya and you'll find her. But here we go with Botan, which is the one we're focusing on right now. 9/8 is the birthday, and the birthday live has happened. 9/8 Monday, 8 p.m. basically, JST. It has been a while, but this 3D live packed with concepts. There will be plenty of guests and exciting announcements, so come join the fun. As of me doing this, it was like over a day ago, because of the fact that, time on Japan side is different than time over here in the west coast of the US where I am at. So let's take a look at things that she did here. So she had a little bit of like visual novel type thing to start out. Love that EXE. And you had ones with Azuki. So there we go, a little bit of that. And then it had Mio. Then you have Watame here. It's all kind of like in the visual novel style. I like it. I like it.
わかんない。誰にも懐を見せないま確かめられるよそう心の存在と名前をあなたが生き抜いた世界はまだ私の中で息をする
Disintegration, another one. Ooh! Freaking, she's like... it's like she's in a rave. It's awesome. I love it. Look at that, man. I love that. I love when they do that. Sounds like a Vocaloid song. And Laura, Eel Execution.
The nights of surviving this world. Facing what they really want to do. They're making at the cost of everything.
And she had with her Aski. Looks like here. Yep, Aski. Not Aski. Not Aski. Aki Rosenthal. My tongue twisted. Sorry. Tongue twisting. Aki Rosenthal. My apologies. Aki Rosenthal. And it sounds like a very belly dancing type thing. Let's continue on, of course. So they did the whole thing, which is awesome. Then you have Zeta there. That looks like Zeta, at least. Integrate. So that's a little bit of that. Now it's Kanata. So yeah, having Kanata there, amazing. And then of course, you have the Botan merch, which is always going to be there. The SSRBs. You got all these different things here. Of course, the whole merch set. And then she sings her final song here. And there's all her friends there. You have Zeta, Aki Rosenthal, Kanata, Raura, Watame, Mio, and Azuki. I love the production that goes into this. I love the amount of production that goes into this. They made it into like kind of like a whole game thing. Like, you know, you have the game sides, like if you're playing Nikkei or whatever, you have the stories, and then you have some singing portions there. Love it. And of course, that's why I want to give it its due time. I can't show a lot of things. I can't show the whole songs, of course, because I get copyright struck. This still might get copyright struck in some way, shape, or form. If it does, you're going to see some blurring somewhere, and you're going to see some very crispy audio. So I do apologize for that, but that's because somebody came after my video. Riona. Okay, I have to fucking fix that then. Riona. Riona. All right, Red Coat, I am gonna have to remove that one. That is very, very, very mean. No, Zeta, that was Riona. I need to fix that. This was Riona. Riona. From Device. Riona from Device, yes. So I do need to fix that. this is near the end of the video, but before the video, you're gonna see me put something out there that says it is Zeta, but it is not Zeta. It is Riona from HoloLive Device Flowglow. And it is I do apologize for that. Anytime you hear me say Zeta, it is not Zeta. It is in fact Riona. And of course, I say this because I do need to give the correct attribution to everything and the correct credit for where credit is due. They sang really well. So of course, my apologies when you see that in the video. I did see it. I did see it. Now you're spamming. I'm gonna remove the spam though. You only need to say it once. Oh God. Yeah, you've been freaking saying this a lot, haven't you? I will allow one of them to stay, but holy crap, that's a lot. you were having fun with that one. Holy crap. You were definitely having fun with that one. Yeah, you don't spam, man. You just don't spam. I allow one. I'll allow one, but Jesus Christ, you said it like 10 times already. That's all good. I mean, I appreciate you caring enough to put that out there. That's what I'll say. I appreciate you caring enough to put that out there. But no need to spam more than once. Like, you just say it once. Like that's fine. Just say it once, that's fine. I absolutely appreciate it. Because you wouldn't be saying stuff if you didn't care. Whether you care enough to hate me or not, whatever it is, you are going to be put on a temporary timeout. A small timeout. Because you've just been, my goodness, you've been saying stuff too much. Like I said, I appreciate you. I appreciate you having the taking the time to comment and criticize. That still takes time. I mean, I don't mind. I don't care why people watch me. A lot of people, like, I know there are a lot of people who watch me just to see what mistake I'm gonna make. Yeah, so he's been timed out for now, because spamming is not good. You could like me, hate me, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Like, for me, all I want is to continue doing what I do. And, like, you've seen me. There are people who hate me a lot in the comments. Holy crap, people hate me. Like, in the comments of my videos, I don't get very many views. But the people who actually take time to comment on my videos, a lot of them don't like me. And that's perfectly fine. I don't mind that. I'm cool with that. Just don't fight with other people. That's one of them. And don't annoy other people. That's another. You know what I mean? That's my primary thing. Don't fight with other folks and don't annoy other folks. Because I mean, it's like, I'm not like, oh my God, why can't we all get along type of thing. But it's more for me. It's more for me don't be an asshole, pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much don't be an asshole. That's pretty much the thing. So yeah. Let's see. We are probably gonna have to talk about this one. About Bucket Pam's thing. I didn't want to make it like a really super long thingy, but we are gonna have to talk about it. I know I didn't want to, like, I did talk about it a lot before, but we are going to talk a bit about it right now, about people who have talked about things that are going on in their things there. So the Bucket Pam did start talking about some stuff here, and of course we also are going to be talking about you know what, let me talk about the restricted mode real quick that people are seeing here. there is a couple stuff that I do want to talk about here. Let's do first Takanashi Kiara about it. Something that she's been talking about, restricted mode stuff. Let's see where she is. Twitter. Oh boy, what? It's gotten hot in here, fucking hell. So yeah, she did talk about it a little bit, a bit ago. I think it was like a day or two ago. Let's see if I can find it for you guys. Yeah, I think it was here. Serial and other people that she was talking about also were involved in this whole thing of, you know, people mentioning that Takanashi Kiara, they couldn't see some of their things there. And there were other people also talking about it a bit in their comment sections as well. About Obake Pam as well talked about restricted mode. Things there as well. Let's see, where is it? What is it? Also, restricted mode is on a per device basis. It is on a per device basis. It really is. It does suck. The whole restricted mode thing on hers, on her side. First, we're going to take a look at Takanashi Kiara. Then we're going to take a look at this here. We're going to take a look at other folks as well. About, you know, the things that they are. I think Josh Strife Hayes is another individual that put out there. About, you know, things that were happening on, you know, the stuff here. Let's talk a little bit about the things that he has there. I'm not going to talk too much about too many things, but I do kind of want to get you guys in the know a little bit about what is going on here. So just giving you guys a little bit on the YouTube censorship stuff, on how to get rid of it as well. And oh yeah, did I mention how Bao went on break recently? I don't know if I did. Well, it D's what it D's, as they say. Need to figure out what the heek I'm going to be putting out there. Well, I'll figure that out eventually. Let me see if I've already recorded that part, that little video thingy of Bao going on break, because if I have, then I will just leave it as Bao going on break. If I haven't, then I will have to record that little thingy as well. So yeah, we're going to go over this real quick. It's going to be a pretty quick thingy, I think. Let's see. Jesus. Yeah, timing them out is fine. It's fine because like they went on to another one. I mean, they're not banned, they're just timed out. So, let's talk about this. This is a thing that's hitting all communities hard, including our VTuber community. Let me just talk about this real quick. This is a thing that is hitting all of our communities hard. It's hitting VTubers, YouTubers. It's AI again for YouTube. YouTube has been using AI a lot in order to, you know, make it easier for them to... They have millions of hours going in every hour into YouTube. So it is really hard to be able to fully monitor everything. So they're using AI for that. One bad thing that's happened, though, is like a new YouTube feature hides most of the VODs, upcoming streams for you. Please check if you have a restricted mode on, just in case. If you click on your icon, you can get it there. Here you go, your icon. Then you go in restricted mode. This is PC. In your mobile, you go to your icon or PFP. You go to the gear icon, the settings, general, and then you'll have restricted mode in there. Check if it's off or on. Even if it's off, click it on and then off. Sometimes it's off, but still restricts. As you can see here, the restricted mode is ruthless. It hides like 95% of Kiara streams, including upcoming streams. Make sure you have it turned off, as it seems to have automatically turned on for some people. See the comparison of what you see. Of course, if that is something that's happening with my channel, I know it's happening with my channel because, you know, ever since this thing has been popping up, I've had a severe drop in views. So, but What matters more is big people, because big people, that's when you could really tell that the views are bad. A lot of these things are restricted. Like they have a lot more stuff out there, and it has been restricted really bad. Obake Pam as another one who's also said, I turned restricted mode on and almost my entire year of streams was obliterated. So she's been proving that that is something that does happen. Now, one thing that I have learned is that also, depending on your ISP, your internet service provider, restricted mode can be somehow turned automatically on. So always double check. And sometimes you have to actually, if it keeps getting turned on for you, it's your ISP doing it, so you're going to have to turn it off and figure out a way to keep it off. We have other people here. Is Josh Strife Hayes, also mentioned here. Things are being hidden, and they can prove it. Click YouTube profile icon and choose restricted mode. If off, you'll see every video creators you follow. If on, YouTube will use AI to limit the videos you see. It's supposedly to protect children, but it's not really protecting children, if you get my drift. Here's a screenshot of my channel with restricted mode off and then on. Then a picture of where I highlight every video, which you would no longer see. Here it is. Here's his videos of everything you see here. And here are the videos that are restricted, that are removed. So you see, of the videos, about half of them have been removed in both sides. A lot of them are removed. Continuing down here. Huge problem for YouTubers spent the last 4 weeks wondering why on a 2.5 hour Alan Wake video passed all checks and came back with no restrictions. However, the video is restricted if you use restricted mode. Wondering how the heck that happened. Also, he's not getting enough views, that type of stuff. YouTubers need to estimate ad revenue and average views to pay bills and pitch prices to sponsors. If a video may randomly get hidden because AI deemed it needs to be restricted for reasons they don't even explain, then releasing content becomes a net negative. Few things. Restricted mode is off by default, totally optional. Most don't use it. Libraries, etc. have been around since 2010. It's not new, but something's been happening where it's been turned off on for a lot of people. And that is where I have an issue, and that's where a lot of other VTubers have an issue. So just double check it. Always double check it, because it seems to be something that is actually getting turned on when it shouldn't be. So yeah, that is definitely a problem, so to speak. I do want to go over a couple of things. I guess I didn't put the bow break on there. The status. I guess I didn't put the status of her break recently. So I will put that here right now. I did talk about it, but I guess I didn't put it out. Restricted mode also prevents you from seeing comments as well as preventing you from commenting. Yeah, that is a thing that restricted mode does do. So let's move this over here, because we do have a couple things that I do want to put out there. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about that here. Let's see here. Bow the whale. There we go. Bow the whale here. Bow a silly whale girl, the singer VTuber VA, has been doing a lot. They've been working really hard to make sure that they keep creating content that is enjoyable for everybody. Not only her fans, but other people who maybe, the algorithm sends their way. Now she is doing a vacation. She's having a bit of a vacation here with whatever, whether it be family, friends, etc. She's having a vacation. She's making sure to enjoy herself. She's making sure that she has as much fun as she possibly can. She says, everyone, thanks for watching my 3D debut and Hollow Knight and Silksong playthrough. We beat so many bosses together. It's been quite the journey. I will be taking a 2-week hiatus to see family overseas, and won't be back until September 20th or so. When I return, I'll have a brand new original song for you to enjoy, so please wait for me. I hope these past few weeks have been enough to tide you over until we see each other again. I love you guys so much. I'll see you very soon. Bow XOXO, hugs and kisses. Numi, you've been doing so good. I'm so proud of you. Hope you enjoy your time off. I miss you already. Mari, have a good break. Bow, safe travels. Mari is the one who did the 3D model for her recently. Rima, everybody's taking care. Everybody says, to take care, etc. So I do wish her the best. It is very good to take a break. Very much necessary to take a break. Very important to take a break. Now, it can be... The world is a vampire meant to drain up. It can be a wild thing to see here. With everything that is going on here. I do also want to show you guys the Nimi Nightmare here. Nimi Nightmare, because I think she is also going on a bit of a hiatus as well. I am following her, but I don't have everything set up Where is... Nimi Nightmare, who has been doing a Hollow Knight marathon, basically, I believe trying to catch up to Hollow Knight Silksong, get everything done so she can play Silksong. And believe me, I play Silksong. It's too much for me. It's a lot. I've wanted to rage quit so many times, but my hyperfixation is it for now. For some reason, my brain is like, keep going. But for her, she has been doing that a lot, and she says, gonna take a break for a few days. Take care. I'll see you soon. Brain must heal from Hollow Knight Marathon. Take care, Nimi. Enjoy break. Be here when you return. Good work. See you a bit later. Rest well, Nimi. Everyone is, of course, being extremely supportive of her. She is working super hard. She has worked super hard for where she is right now. She's worked super hard for, any kind of long marathon where doing hours and hours and hours of gameplay can and will take its toll on you. You have to be very sure to make sure to take a break whenever you need it. And I'm glad that she's doing that for herself. And of course, it is what it is crazy to see all this shit happening. And let me move this thing to live chat. Cinder still to try to ruin Bowspot's career. She is not blaming this either. Yeah, everyone in this whole situation is bad. In the Cinder situation, there are no good people. Except maybe people who weren't saying bad things about others. Those are the only ones that I can say that. But yes, the YouTube side, they're going to start hurt both content creators and in turn YouTube itself. I do believe that is true. I do believe that. I do believe that they will hurt a lot of other people. It is one of those things. She's going to be taking a break. That's what matters. What matters is that she's taking a break. What matters is that she is going to just relax. It is important. I always mention this. I always want to mention it nowadays because a lot of people don't pay attention. Don't find it too much importance in it, but it is very important to take a break. It is very important to listen to your body when it's telling you you need to stop, you need to relax, you need to take time off. Whatever it is that your body tells you to do, you go and do it. Because it is absolutely necessary to do that. It is very important for your mental health to be able to do that and to take care of yourself and to do that kind of stuff. Let me see. Did I do V-Edit in the first episode today? I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't think I did the Tomai Umari V-Edit thingy, Madoobs. I am going to do it today, though. But, we will also take a look at some HoloLive stuff that's going on and see if there's anything else I can put in there. I'm not going to be putting the Botan thing in there. I'm not. It's just, won't fit, really. But I will put what I can in there. If and you know what I mean. So we will take a look at everything that I have put out there and see if there's anything that I've missed. I think there is one thing that I missed here that I will put this time. I'm catching up to some things. Some things it's like, some things I'm catching up to. We will see how it goes, though. 10-member stage production plus Japanese member Melvin. Oh, okay. Let's go to, while you guys are here. Bad sushi is very bad time. Yes, bad sushi. Spoiled sushi, spoiled any foods leads to a bad time in the toilet. Very bad time in the toilet. So I can absolutely understand how much suffering is involved in that. Let's see here. Any new things popping up here? We're gonna refresh as we always do, as we always should. Refresh. Boomer moment. Holiday timings are impeccable. Oh god. What? Okay, Big Cat singing duo. I did see that when they sang together. Let me lace. You never cook chicken breast the same way again. I kind of want to see what the hell that one's about. Maybe I won't cook it the same way again. Maybe I will cook it the same way again. You're not the boss of me. Fuck you. Oh god, Elora part. Why is there a war in your toilet? Only laugh at that, Marine. Only you laugh at that, Marine. Oh god, there we go. Okay. Can't handle the truth. Let's take a look at this then.
Bogo, buy one. Vintage bongos, vintage bogo, buy one get off.
Get off?
Buy one get one bogos.
Buy one get off?
Buy
What were you
one
thinking of?
get one fumbles. Please record yourself shouting at FIFA took your Yowie Doge accurate. That is so specific. Okay.
Buy one get off. I wonder what she was thinking.
What the fuck did
I wonder what she was
mean?
thinking.
Can anyone please explain Bogo's Binted to me?
I don't think anyone can.
I've seen it. I've seen it. I still don't get the reference. Photos printed? It's just...
Oh god.
Photos printed?
You don't try to understand it. You
Oh,
just
it's about
fucking...
getting your photos printed.
It's a boomer moment that I've had to.
It's the first result on YouTube. Okay. Let me Google this.
Le Google.
Bogos Vinted. That didn't explain anything to me. The standards for humor on the fucking
That left
ground.
her
You guys
even
are
more
the people who
confused.
are responsible for Amy Schumer becoming famous. I just want you to know.
Don't you put that evil on me!
Dizzy Dokuro.
Don't you put that on us!
Whoa, uncalled for. Okay, Bogos Binted. Okay. No, don't put that evil on me. Ooh.
Don't put that evil on me, girl. Don't put that evil on me.
Ouch.
Oh, did
Ah.
you fall?
Yeah.
Get good.
Get good. Oh god.
Get good. Did you fall? Get good.
Yeah, you're right. What did I do to deserve that?
Bracken.
Oh.
That's great.
Why is she at the hospital? And I guess nobody's around. It's okay. I am lightning speed.
Oh.
That's great.
Why is she at the hospital? And I guess nobody's around. It's okay. I am lightning speed.
Who did she crush? Coronet! She destroyed Coronet! Oh god, poor Coronet, man.
Hello.
It's just my opinion.
Another customer!
Oh yes, this guy's number one. I used to be a waitress a long time ago, so this is my specialty. Hey boys, how's it going? What? No! He left! He walked out! The burger patty's overcooked. It's burnt and very dry. You didn't even open the bitch! Are you kidding me?
Holy crap, what is happening here? They hate each other. Holy crap, what's going on? Oh. Okay, his computer,
stinky.
he looks like he's stinky. Holy crap.
Inzoi, I think he's doing Inzoi. Yes, he's doing Inzoi.
Takes care of himself and loves his wife. There you go.
What?
Oh good god! Oh good god!
How did he pass
You're
away
also
in the bathroom?
starving. Wait a minute.
Oh no. He passed away from falling. He literally fell and he couldn't get up.
Watch out! Watch
He
out!
literally
He's walking
fell,
towards you. It
and he
sees
couldn't
you,
get
it
up.
knows you're in there. He's smashing it. He's beating your door. He's camping you. Why does he look like that?
That scream is so good. The last scream is so good. Okay.
Oh God.
Whoa, okay, I feel better.
Well, she's awake now.
Yeah,
She's awake
okay,
now.
Now I get it. Oh, so that's how it looks. I feel much better. Yeah, woo! Oh, yeah, come, sweet death. I love death. Death is good. That wasn't so bad. I was expecting, like, Devour level of bad. But, like, it's actually not that bad.
I think you're cute too. What?
Okay. Oh, he's blind too.
Oh yeah,
blind. He's
because of
blind.
death.
He's
I
blind.
forgot. I was
He's
like, what? Huh? What?
Oh, he's blind too. He's blind. He's blind. He's blind. He's blind.
He ain't blind. He ain't blind, woman. He ain't blind at all.
Why am I dying? What the heck? I'm gonna die like this.
You're on
I
fire,
have-
you're on fire.
You're on fire. What am I supposed to do about that?
What?
There's some water nearby, remember?
Well, I just want to eat some food.
Oh, your bonfire got destroyed.
What the heck?
Mysteriously.
Hardcore parkour. Watch this. No!
Parkour! Parkour!
Nailed it.
Courtney got that adrenaline, so did she.
Last round in the half.
I need to get some money out of my ATM.
Who are you?
Huh? Oh, hello.
Who are you? Hello?
I just need to open my ATM real quick.
Come on, start with
I just need to open my ATM. Yeah, what's going... Oh, it's a...
Can I take you as a hostage?
What?
Yeah.
CC.
She's a fucking gremlin. This woman is a fucking gremlin.
I am blind and I am deaf. I am blind and I am deaf.
She's gonna come after you.
Okay, I was not doing too bad at the start. Okay. I should have saved that. Okay, not too bad. Okay, I'll stop saying nothing. I want a bonfire first.
Hello there.
She got her fire. She got her freaking fire.
If I had larger breasts, then if we were hugging,
What the heck?
they would get in the way, and I wouldn't be as close
No,
to you. You
not
know?
necessarily, because
You
your
don't
breasts
think
would
so?
be situated lower than mine. So
Oh.
it would be like a puzzle piece.
That is true. But if we were like sitting down and hugging, they would keep us from each
Interesting.
other.
But who really does that? Our problem is that when you're hugging me now, your face it will be in my breast. I know what
That's
you're
not-
gonna say.
That's
That's,
not a problem. It's not an issue for me.
Of course not.
Parkour!
Oh, what the heck happened there? What the heck was that?
Did you see that?
That was just bad.
Hello, ciao. Oh, that sounds so unique hearing from you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's my catchphrase. Pretty good.
Ah.
It's pretty unique. Have you ever heard this out anywhere?
I feel like I have, like very, very commonly.
Commonly?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's not that unique. Maybe I shouldn't use that anymore.
Well, you know, what do you think about?
I hope that was
Maybe that's a sign.
I cannot.
Well done.
Did she kill you? What happened to you? What did you do? Susie can't drive. Susie is not a drive.
She's a danger to everyone.
You destroyed our car. I thought you knew how to drive. You don't know how to drive.
The silent laugh of Kyla.
はい気をつけますすいません
The Red Suns.
毎日じゃないですかそれ
いやあ、ここでいいっすよ。
Oh shit.
降りると思わなかったはい大丈夫ですか
Soon you peasants will be able to steal what it's like to live like a king, but not like a listen, Linda.
Oh my! What,
My king, my king.
I'll show you what it's like to spend a day on the court.
Wish I could hug Luna. I know you could. I know you do.
We could shoot that later. Anyway, I'm down here. Okay, you guys stay down here. Okay, I'm gonna go call back down. Take the zombies now.
Go get your husband.
Yeah, you don't jump from up there. Yeah, you don't jump. Don't. Okay.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh, wait, why would you do that to me? You guys! Oh, you thought that was the enemy. Oh, good God. Hey, there looks to be some monsters in this area.
Yeah, you want to go check it out? I'm in.
I see you. Do you have...
What's so funny? What's so funny? All I did was sneeze.
I think it's gonna break, Risa. I think this is
I know,
it.
I think so too. Oh my god, oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh
So
my
your
god!
last words. Oh, you're cutting it.
I'm not doing that!
I don't blame you.
I'm
It's
waiting for
okay.
the time to run out! I'm not doing that!
Oh. I think we'll both die.
I don't care!
Oh.
Oh, this is that whatchamacallit?
No!
No.
Don't do it! We have to make it out of here together!
I think you'll get shot.
I don't care!
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some food.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
ないかもですね。
FBI, open up!
出勤できてたらステートアップに名前あるはずなんで。
Oh shit.
Be high.
Giant out there!
Be high.
I don't know. How do I do the bees?
Be high.
Okay, okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Shit first. Start the shit.
Oh, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, it's right there. Okay, if I die, we lose everything.
I know what to do. I was gonna ambush him! I was gonna ambush him!
You're fucking kidding me! You're fucking kidding me!
I bought it.
Is that for the Knighted One?
Please keep it as a secret, okay?
Of course.
This is for the Red Knight. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's just a code. Yeah, we bought this yesterday, and we left it here. It's not supposed to move though. It's just a cloak. See, it's just for the shop. It's just for the shop. Yes.
Are you the cloak of wisdom?
Oh shit.
Yeah, see, it doesn't move. It's just an item. Don't worry about it.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Eh.
Please, let's talk.
Oh my god.
You can do it,
Are you
Cody.
going to die again?
No,
No,
you
you
got this. You
did
got
it.
this. He's not
Oh,
that
yeah,
strong, so you
yeah,
can
yeah.
live if you get lucky.
Oh, she
How's
did
it
not
going?
get lucky. You jinxed her.
I-
I saw you.
There's another door over here.
Beeps! Oh wait, it's a bomb! Oh shit! What's happening to me? Help! Help! He's grabbing me! He's killing me! Come grab me!
Hey! Yamero! Stay away from my friend!
Maybe I'll exchange the water every now and. That's komakena. If I'm not careful, that happens.
My first job! My first duty! I'm excited! Doki doki!
フリーが3カ所来てるわ。イロハ、ノエル、ワタメ。はい。
Okay.
What are you running from? No! It grabbed me and pulled down!
Meanwhile.
Whoa, this is not the right way. This way? Hey, she's screaming.
Well, that's
What
not
is
my
that?
problem at this point.
Not our problem anymore.
I know.
Should we go back to the ship?
Oh my god, so beautiful. We're almost there. The dot's almost missing. Or
Why
it's like,
is there
what?
a beehive? It doesn't belong
Can you
here.
believe it? Oh. Say hello to. Wait. Say hello. Say
Let me just heal myself and call it a day. Not at the last minute. Not in the last minute.
Of course, in the last minute. That's the way things go in freaking VCR GTA.
Yeah, nah. I don't think Fubuki Senpai is gonna make it in time. Oh,
It's always the way it works.
間に合ってるあ、間に合ってない
Okay. Okay.
My
Whoops. I mean, well, that did happen. Ooh. Something that we haven't seen in a long time. We actually haven't seen this in a long time. Is Special EN closed? Yeah, I did see that. They transfer most of the things. Some of them are actually graduating, but the ones that did want it, they got the things transferred over. I did see that.
What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out America's.
No. I don't want to see the reaction of the video. I want to see the actual original video.
Normally, I don't like dealing in absolutes. However, I am extremely confident in saying that this is the most gangster supply sergeant of all time. Today we're talking about Robert Howard, the most decorated Green Beret in U.S. history. He started off his military career as a mechanic, then became a parachute rigger, then became a supply sergeant. After being shot in the face and surviving in Vietnam, he then volunteered to go out with Mac v. SOG whenever they needed an extra guy or a strap hanger, despite having no Green Beret or Special Forces training. Despite his initial lack of training, he rapidly went from the extra guy they brought along to help carry the radio to the man they specifically requested to come and help on their most dangerous missions. Having been shot in the face, blown up, and severely wounded multiple times on multiple occasions, he is quite literally the human embodiment of the Terminator and has been written up for the Medal of Honor on 3 separate occasions and awarded it once because that's legally the amount of times he could earn it. In addition to that, he's been awarded 2 distinguished Distinguished Service Crosses, the Silver Star, the Defense Superior Service Medal, 4 Legions of Merit, 4 Bronze Stars with V device, and 8 Purple Hearts.
Homie!
Our story begins on July 11th, 1939, when Robert Howard is born in Opelika, Alabama. When he's 4 years old, his dad is drafted to go off and fight in World War II in the Pacific, and when dad comes back, he suffers from what I can only describe as undiagnosed PTSD and has a crippling alcohol problem. From there, dad works at the local cab company for the rest of Robert's childhood, and he grows up dirt poor in Opelika, Alabama, with his dad, his mom, his grandmother, and his 6 younger siblings. The only early childhood memory that he ever talks about was when he was young, he finally got a new pair of shoes, which was a big deal for a poor kid in the 1940s, and 5 high school bullies were trying to take his shoes, and for the first week, they would chase him from the bus all the way to his house, but he would always outrun them and never get caught and got to keep his shoes.
That boy sure is a running fool.
After seeing this, his grandmother pulled him aside and said, Robert, you don't run away from your problems, you run towards them. The very next day, he comes back home from school, beat up, but he still had his shoes. From here, Robert continues to grow up, and he is pretty much a brick shithouse of a young man, being 6 foot tall, 170 pounds, extremely athletic, and good at sports. Despite that, he drops out of high school to help his family make money and goes to work with dad at the cab company. When he's 17 years old, he gets his GED and then wants to enlist in the military. Dad is furious, doesn't want his son to enlist, wants him to go off, get a normal job, lead a normal life. Robert basically just comes to him and is like, look, I'm 17, I need your signature to let me go join the military, but I'm going to do it in a year anyways if you say no, so you might as well just let me do it now. Dad agrees, signs the paperwork. Robert ships off to basic training. Crushes basic, crushes AIT, no problem whatsoever, ends up getting stationed at Fort Hood, and he's a mechanic because of his experience at the cab company. Now that sounds all good and fine, but this isn't what Robert wanted. Robert grew up watching propaganda from World War II and the Korean War. He wanted to go off and become a paratrooper, and now he's stuck inside the motor pool doing maintenance on a bunch of military vehicles. It's not what he wanted. But he's trapped. There's nothing he can do.
I understand those words. I understand some of those
lower
words.
enlisted, private, then a specialist. He's partying, he's drinking too much, he's going out with his friends. He's not really doing anything to advance his military career. After a couple of years of doing that, his re-enlistment's starting to come up, and his sergeant pulls him aside and is like, hey, look, if you want to stay in the army, you got to get your shit together and actually start doing stuff to advance your career. Otherwise, they're going to kick you out. So that's exactly what he does. He gets real straight-laced, quits drinking so much, quits partying so much, goes out into town, finds a nice girl by the name of Tina. They wind up getting married. From here, he turns into an excellent soldier. Then when that re-enlistment time finally comes, they want to keep him in. So he says, you know, I'll re-enlist for another 6 years, but I want to put in my contract that you're going to send me off to be a paratrooper. They agree. He gets sent off to Fort Bragg, attached to the 101st Airborne, goes through paratrooper school. Passes through that no problem, gets his jump wings, becomes a parachute rigger and a supply sergeant with the 101st Airborne. From here, his wife Tina ends up getting pregnant, and he is shortly after that sent over to France for 2 years straight, comes back home and meets his daughter for the first time when she's 18 months old. He is then home for about 45 minutes before getting sent off to Vietnam.
Shit. A whole other country.
As they make their approach into theater, he is informed that they're going to be making an amphibious landing. He's pumped. He wants to go into combat. This has been his whole thing. In his brain, he's thinking D-Day, storming the beach at Normandy, enemy gunfire. This is going to be awesome, action hero type stuff. As they approach, he's informed, oh, it's actually a secured beach. This is just the fastest way to get everybody off the boat.
Yep.
So, not the excitement he was looking for, but whatever. They pull up in the Higgins boat, they drop the hatch door, he's told that they're on the beach, he steps off, full of all of his gear, 120 pounds worth of shit, he then sinks 12 feet to the ocean floor and almost drowns. From here, it's 6 weeks of just moving closer and closer towards combat, and it's just a giant nothing burger. Nothing ever happens, they're just driving the trucks closer, marching, getting to where the actual combat is. As they get closer, things start to escalate. Sometimes there's, incoming mortars, sometimes there's enemy sniper fire, but really it's just kind of boring, nothing ever happens, never sees any bad guys. Nothing. And then one day they get ambushed. Nobody was expecting it. It's a giant clusterfuck. His officer in charge is kind of like panicking, doesn't know what to do. He's froze up, not giving any orders. Howard runs up to him and is like, what are we doing? What's the plan? Guy doesn't have anything, so he's just like, point to a spot on the map you want me to defend. I'll go defend it. Gives Howard a location. Howard grabs some guys and sets off to defend that perimeter. Once he gets to his position, he starts setting up the perimeter, getting his guys set up with fields of fire, and while he's doing that, he winds up getting shot in the face with an AK-47, right in the cheek, passes through his mouth, knocks out a bunch of his teeth, and he wakes up in the hospital. And wouldn't you know it, the guy in the bed next to him is actually his buddy from airborne school that apparently has went on to become a Special Forces Green Beret. They wind up hanging out the entire time while they're both recovering in the hospital. Then one day, Green Beret guy is getting ready to leave. His colonel comes to pick him up, and he recommends to the colonel, like, hey, this is my buddy, Robert Howard. We could use a guy like him out in the field. And the colonel's like, is that so? You think you want to do this? And Robert Howard is like, yeah, anything to get me into the action. And he just kind of nods and walks off. Howard has to spend a little bit more time in the hospital recovering. Once he's fully recovered, he basically forgot that conversation even happened, ships back off to his unit with the 101st, gets there, and his commanding officer was like, Howard, there's a chopper waiting for you. They got to take you somewhere. And he's like, what? Where? He's like, I have no idea. Apparently it's Special Forces and it's top secret. They're not telling me shit, just to tell you to get on the chopper. So he gets on the helicopter that flies him to Saigon to the Military Assistance Command of Vietnam, aka MACV. While he is there, he is offered the opportunity to assist the Studies and Observations Group, a top secret military unit that responds directly to the White House and the Joint Chiefs of Staff that the government will not admit even exists for decades afterwards. From here, he is told that this is strictly voluntary. He does not have to do this, but if he does want to, he'll be operating inside of foreign countries, Laos and Cambodia, 2 places America is not supposed to be.
Also heard we're in fucking Cambodia right now. Cambodia? Man, you're kidding me.
Because of that, on these missions, he'll be going behind enemy lines with nothing that identifies him as an American soldier, and if he is killed or captured, which there is a high likelihood of, the American government will sweep it under the rug and say they know nothing about it. Now, I can only assume hearing this, Robert is like, okay, so let me get this straight. You want me, a supply sergeant, to go out with the Green Berets in a country we're not supposed to be in the most dangerous combat that you have with a super high casualty rate, with no Green Beret training whatsoever. And the American government is like, yeah, that's exactly it. And, if you survive for like 6 months, we'll send you back home to America, and then you can get your Green Beret, and we'll get you the training then after you've already done the job. To which Robert is like,
you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yep.
Fast forward, Robert shows up to a SOG forward operational base, and he is blown away because it is not like any other military operation he has ever seen. Robert is straight-laced, clean-shaven, right uniform, right place, right time, and everybody else on this operational base is just walking around in whatever clothes they want. They've got beards, they've got ponytails, don't look like the military professional that he's ever seen, yet these are the best operators America has to offer. Despite eventually going on to become one of these guys, he never really gives up his clean-shaven, straight-laced appearance, which, you know what, to be fair, Fucking look at him. If I look like that, I wouldn't give up my clean-shaven look either, okay? Look at his jawline. Homie could get in a katana fight with that jawline and probably win. Sorry, anyways, from here, he spends the next 6 months being the supply sergeant on the forward operational base and operating as a strap hanger. Strap hanger is just a term for like, hey, we've got a group of SOG guys going out. They need an extra volunteer to help carry the radio and just do what they're told. Robert starts doing a ton of that. And to be honest, during this period of time, we don't have many specifics outside of that for multiple reasons. Everything's top secret. A lot of the MACV SOG documents were destroyed after Vietnam, and Robert never kept a personal journal. In fact, the only reason we have stories on Robert Howard at all is because they had to document what he did to earn his medals. Everything outside of that he did is lost to time. So we don't really know what happened over this 6-month span. However, we do know that he was in combat because during this period, he was awarded the Combat Infantry Badge. From here, he goes back home and he goes through the entire Green Beret training pipeline through 1966 through 1967, and by the end of 1967, he is awarded his Green Beret. From here, he gets sent back out to Vietnam, still operating as part of SOG. He is sent to SOG Forward Operational Base 2, which is right at a tri-border area between Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia, so they can go into both those countries fairly quickly and fairly easily whenever needed. He is still operating as a supply sergeant. He is not attached to an actual SOG team, so he is still operating as a strap hanger whenever they need somebody. Initially, he struggles to get the opportunity to actually go out with a SOG team because, well, they're going out behind enemy lines on an extremely dangerous mission. Nobody wants to bring the fucking new guy for his first time, right? Well, somebody finally takes a chance on him. He proves himself. He starts strap hanging all the time. And from here, he goes from the fucking new guy to the guy that everybody specifically requests because he's ferocious on the battlefield and he comes up with, we'll say, innovative solutions to problems. On one occasion, he was strap hanging for a SOG team, and they were going to go behind enemy lines for 19 days straight and plot out safe paths for downed pilots to take to get back into Vietnam and get to safety. The problem was that by this point in time, the North Vietnamese had become aware of SOG's operations, and they were actually sending teams out to be counter reconnaissance. So whenever they saw helicopters coming into country, they would have scouts in the area, and they would just trail the SOG operatives so that they knew everything SOG knew. Obviously, for a mission where you're trying to chart a safe path for a downed pilot, you don't want the enemy knowing where these safe paths are, so they need to figure out a way how to get rid of this counter reconnaissance unit. So they called out the supply sergeant. He then proceeds to take an old footlocker, you know, that big trunk that sits at the foot of your bed when you're in the military that you put all your stuff in and lock it with a padlock. He takes one of those, paints it bright red, fills it with 80 pounds of TNT, ball bearings, nails, all kinds of shit, and then rigs it up to explode on a 5-minute timer. They fly in on the helicopters, get dropped off in this country, grab this red footlocker, throw it out the helicopter, and then run off into the wood line, leaving the footlocker. Now, to the enemy, if there is an enemy out there that's surveilling them, this looks like they were in such a hurry that they either forgot their supplies or they were in such a hurry they didn't want to be bogged down and have to carry them. So they go out, they run into the wood line, they're laying down, watching this chest. Sure enough, an entire squad of NVA counter reconnaissance comes up and they start investigating this footlocker, trying to pry it open. Footlocker obviously explodes, counter recon guys are now gone. Robert Howard said that it blew debris a quarter-mile away.
Holy moly!
On another occasion, he was part of a hatchet force, which is a team that was actually supposed to go out and engage the enemy, and he thought it would be a good idea to run up next to a troop transport truck full of NVA soldiers. He then rigged up a claymore to explode and hucked it in the back before diving in the ditch and blowing up the entire truck. One of the SOG team leaders that he strap hung for consistently later described him as, and I quote, "I never saw him show any fear whatsoever. He'd do anything you wanted him to do." Dude was literally the Terminator.
I'm a cybernetic organism, living tissue over a metal endoskeleton.
Yep.
Late October 1967, Howard volunteers to strap hang for a recon mission. Super straightforward mission. There's a river. Next to that river, there's a trail that the NVA is well known for using. Military intelligence figures there's got to be a communication line strung right along that trail so they can communicate. They want them to go in super sneaky, attach something onto this wire so they're going to be able to listen to all their communications, and then get out. So they go out on this mission. Everything's going great. They make it to where this river is. They're looking for the communication wire, and they come up on an enormous enemy cache of supplies, food. There's 1,000 rounds of recoilless rocket ammunition and a ton of small arms ammo. They figure they got to do something about this, but they're a small recon element. They're not going to be able to take this out by themselves. So they radio back into headquarters. Headquarters agrees they need to get rid of it. So they send in an entire hatchet force, which is like 30 to 60 guys that are meant to actually engage the enemy. They go, they link up with the hatchet force, they bring them to the cache, and while they're making their way to this enemy cache, they get ambushed. A concealed enemy machine gun position unconceals itself, starts opening fire on Howard and all of his men. Howard dons his plot armor and rushes the machine gun nest by himself.
They fucking decided to open up on you. You randomly unconceal yourself. That means you're gonna fucking destroy people. Sacrifice a crumb to save the pound, basically. Yep. You have to be creative in those type of situations. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I'd have that kind of creativity. I mean, you know, you see my streams. I'm not a creative motherfucker. You see my shit. I'm not a creative motherfucker. I'm just here.
To the mouth of it and drops all 4 men inside of this nest. While that was happening, another enemy machine gun nest unconcealed itself unbeknownst to Howard, and as soon as he clears the first one, he blacks out. He got lit up by that second machine gun nest, and when he comes to, he's shot through his left shoulder, he's got a broken clavicle, and he's got blood all over his face. He was just shot in the face again. In hindsight, he thinks it was a ricochet because it didn't penetrate his actual skull. Regardless, he's not doing that great. So he lays there and waits for the medic to come help him out. No, I'm just kidding. He starts crawling towards the other enemy machine gun nest after being shot, and he starts making his way there, and then he starts taking fairly accurate fire from an enemy marksman off in the distance. Grabs his CAR-15, returns fire, kills that guy, continues crawling to the enemy machine gun nest, gets right up to the mouth of it, and hits it with a grenade. From here, he runs back to his men, makes it to cover, and they start getting lit up by that first machine gun nest all over again. More bad guys have spawned from the jungle and manned this gun all over again. Made a mistake, left the machine gun operable, not about to make that mistake again. Looks to one of his men, says, give me that rocket launcher, hands Bob the rocket launcher. Bob pops up out of the ditch, fires a rocket launcher directly at this nest, blows the entire thing up. From here, the hatchet force and everybody else moves in, they burn all the food, they blow up all the ammunition, they exfil, they get extracted by helicopter, Bob gets sent off to the hospital. Bob gets patched up at the hospital, gets out of the hospital, gets in a helicopter, they fly him to MacVSOG headquarters with one other guy that was there that apparently did exceptional things in the battle as well, and they go into a meeting with General Westmoreland, the 4-star general that is in command of all of SOG. Westmoreland then sits him down, tells him that that was one of the biggest enemy caches they've ever found, and that this mission was an enormous success, and both of them performed incredibly, and basically does like the Godfather Mafia move of like, I owe you one, what do you guys want? First guy tells General Westmoreland he wants to get commissioned as an officer and go off to flight school because he wants to be a pilot. General Westmoreland's like, done. Turns to Howard, what do you want? Robert Howard looks him right in the eye and says, I just want to continue my combat duty.
I live for this shit.
Pretty much.
From here, Bob gets back to SOB2, continues his duties as a supply sergeant, and the base commander informs him that he has written him up for the Medal of Honor. He would not wind up getting awarded it, though. It would get downgraded to a Distinguished Service Cross. Second week of December, they think they know where a battalion headquarters is for the NVA. They want to send in a big team and take them out. Basically, they're going to send in a team, get eyes on headquarters, call in an accurate airstrike, blow the entire thing up. That being said, they're expecting heavy contact. Going to be a super dangerous mission. Call in the supply sergeant. So they go in, they get inserted miles and miles from where they think this headquarters actually is because they want to be able to sneak up through the jungle. As soon as the helicopters touch down, they get ambushed. During this ambush, Bob ends up getting shot through the right shoulder and getting his forearm sliced up from shrapnel. Despite that, they fight off this ambush, and Bob refuses to get extracted. According to him, it wasn't that bad, and he didn't want to be the reason they ended the mission.
A machine.
From here, mind you, after being shot and hit with shrapnel and getting attacked by an ambush, they then proceed to walk 2 days through the jungle to get to where they think this battalion headquarters is. So Bob and the other 9 guys in this 10-man element make it to where they think it's at. The headquarters is there. They start observing, they're looking around, they're seeing what's going on, they're watching everybody, getting intel. And they come to the realization, this isn't 1 battalion, it's 2. It is now 1,000 versus 10. But that's okay, it's not a big deal. They're not...
Let's see. All this while injured. Dude is like, he's been shot several times. He's beyond hurt. And dude is just like, all right, let's go. Let's do this shit. I just want to be out there and get the smell of napalm in the morning. That's what he wants. Fucking hell, dude. Like, what the fuck, my guy? You're absolutely crazy. Like, not even a question. This dude is like literally the Terminator.
Not trying to engage the enemy in a 10 versus 1,000 battle. They're just there to call in the airstrike, which is exactly what they do. They call in the airstrike, a bunch of enemy soldiers take off running into the wood line, abandoning their HQ. They blow the HQ all to shit, at which point the airstrike is done, and Bob's looking around like they fucking missed some. So Bob goes in there, brings the other 9 guys with him, and they burn down all the rest of the buildings and tents and blow up the rest of the supplies. Then they hightail it out of there. As they're headed back to the extraction point, they run into a bunch of the soldiers that had abandoned their HQ, and they adopt a defensive position, get in a huge firefight. Over the course of this firefight, Howard and other estimates say somewhere between 30 and 40 NVA were killed. Helicopters show up to pick them up, everybody starts boarding the plane, and wouldn't you know it, Bob, aka the only guy that's been fucking shot and blown up, is the last one to get on the helicopter. A few days later on December 10th, Bob would be awarded.
Dude is a G. Like, that's what, look, that is beyond even bravery. That dude is like a legend. You are the only one who's freaking been shot. You're the one who's probably the most injured out of all of them, and your ass is staying there? What the fuck? He was a true Terminator, absolutely. He's the one that they made the Terminator like that was the inspiration for the Terminator, motherfucker. Fucking hell.
A Bronze Star with V device for his actions during this mission. From here, Bob gets patched up, goes back to being supply sergeant on SOB2, continues going out on strap hanger missions. Like I said earlier, we don't really know the details of every single mission because all the documents were destroyed, and we only know the accounts of the missions where he earned a major medal. The next of which would come on May 14th, 1968. He goes out on a mission, they wind up getting ambushed. During the battle, Bob gets shot in the left shoulder, the right leg, and he gets blown up and has shrapnel all over him. Despite that, none of it pierces the plot armor. He continues to fight through the ambush. After the ambush is over, he gets medevaced and sent back to...
Dude has like extreme plot armor. What the fuck? He is the hero in the story. He cannot, well, I mean, eventually he dies, but there it seems like he really just cannot die. Holy shit. Dude has like immense plot armor. Holy fuck.
The field hospital. His wounds are too serious for the field hospital, so they have to send him to Japan to a specialized hospital against his will. He recovers in Japan until he's stable enough for the flight back home to America. He is then sent to Fort Bragg. While in Fort Bragg recovering, his wife comes up from...
Dude's like, put me in, coach. He's fucking good. He doesn't want to leave. The hell. Look, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be one of the first motherfuckers trying to get the hell out of Vietnam. That's a scary place. You don't know where the hell the Viet Cong are coming after you, the VC. You don't know where the hell they are. You don't know. I mean, that's the whole point of what they're doing. You don't know where the hell they are. You don't know. They've shot your buddies. Like, a lot of your buddies are probably dead. I want to get the hell out of there. And I'm probably still going to have trauma. Man's literally too angry to die. Yes. Grew up with World War II and Vietnam veterans, so I'm used to this type stuff. Plus, my mother's criminal justice teacher in college was former CIA. Yeah, these people are fucking... They're built different.
Daughters, and they're living in...
They're literally built different. Because I am not built that way. I will tell you that right now. I'm not fucking built that way. There's no way you can pay me enough to get me into a war zone. You couldn't fucking pay me enough to get into a war zone. That's why I deeply respect. That's why I deeply respect the people who do it. I deeply respect the people who do, because you couldn't pay me enough to get into a fucking war zone like that, man. You can't. It's just like it's not gonna fucking happen. That's just not gonna fucking happen. You can try to make it all nice, like you could pay me $1 million. I ain't gonna fucking do that. That's some fucking insane shit. I swear to God.
Temporary housing, and one day he gets notified that he has to come to some award ceremony. Some fancy general's giving out a bunch of awards to a bunch of people that have earned him. So he tells his wife, like, hey, we gotta go to this award ceremony, and she's like, oh.
He didn't even know what award ceremony was. Why do you think the Vietnam War was one of the war with the most cases of PTSD? Yeah, dude, like you had to sleep with one eye open. Even then, like the freaking trees are talking to you. The trees are moving and shooting at you and shit. It's tough. Doubt it. Dude probably hasn't gotten full deal. They probably only try to scare him at the moment, probably.
Are you getting an award? And he's like, yeah, I'm getting an award or two or whatever. So they show up to this award ceremony. The general's calling people up, giving out awards. And like, if you've never been to a military award ceremony, if you get an award, they read the entire citation for why you're awarded the award. They give it to you, shake hands, salute, yada, yada. Robert Howard's turn rolls around. He goes up there in front of the general, and the general then has to award and read the citation for 3 Purple Hearts, 3 Army Accommodation Medals, a Bronze Star with V device, and a Distinguished Service Cross, all back to back to back. It's like a 45-minute affair of a general just reading to a crowd of people the stories of Bob basically being the main character. And the entire time, presumably his wife and daughters are sitting in the crowd like, I had no idea I was married to fucking Rambo.
Yeah, pretty much.
He is back at SOB2, and he is no longer a strap hanger and supply sergeant. He is a full-fledged SOG infantry guy, and he's going to be leading teams. By November 10th, a SOG team goes out on a mission. They end up getting pinned down and are not able to get extracted. The best estimates is this is not conventional NVA forces. This is some type of special unit that has been brought in to go toe-to-toe with SOG, and they need to go in there with a bunch of more guys and finish the job. This mission would go on to become known as Slam 7, when a massive SOG force, 115 men, all go in to help recover this team. So the choppers come in, they're taking fire in the landing zone immediately. Howard jumps out of the helicopter when it's still 15 feet above the ground and starts returning fire, killing 2 enemies immediately. They continue fighting through this ambush. They make their way to the SOG recon team, and it's a scene out of a horror movie. All of the members of this recon team have been executed. Every one of these guys was severely wounded in battle, and then they were executed by being shot in the head by the NVA. While other men are still engaging the enemy, Howard and some of the other leaders on the ground are examining the bodies. They're going to recover the bodies, and Howard notices that one of the men's eyes is tracking him, even though he's been shot in the head, in addition to having 19 other gunshot wounds. They call the helicopters back in. They start coming in. They're loading up the bodies, and all the wounded men. The helicopters are taken off, and one of the helicopters ends up getting shot down by massive anti-aircraft guns. Their best guess is that it's an anti-aircraft setup on the back of a half-track. So then they go, they rescue those guys, get them out of there, and then they call in for orders like, hey, there's heavy anti-aircraft guns. What do you want us to do? Thinking they're still going to get extracted. The whole point of coming out here was to recover the men or the bodies of the men. That's what they've done. Time to leave. Chain of command says you need to take out the anti-aircraft guns. You don't know where it came from. Go find them and take them out.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, this just turned into an overnight operation. They bed down for the night. They get ambushed in the middle of the night with grenades and mortars, one of which peppers Howard's entire backside with shrapnel. Howard then calls in air support, orders his men to only return fire with 40mm grenade launchers because that's not going to give off a muzzle flash, giving the enemy their position. Airstrike comes in. The NVA leaves. They're cool for the rest of the night. The next day, this massive element of about 100 men now is still moving, looking for these anti-aircraft guns, and the entire time they're just thinking like, this is too big of an element. We're too far behind enemy lines. This is a horrible idea. Day after that, they're completely out of supplies. They need food. They need water. They need more ammunition. None of these guys were planning on this being a multi-day operation. So they call in a supply drop. They get the supplies. They got food. They got water. They got ammo. The only problem is they're behind enemy lines, and now the enemy has a general idea where they're at because they saw the supply drop. They get surrounded by the NVA. They have to hunker down. A massive firefight ensues, and they have to call for extraction or they're all going to die. Helicopters start showing up. They're getting the wounded on board first. They're starting to get some guys out of there, and then like the 3rd helicopter gets shot down, and now they have to go rescue those guys too.
God
so
damn it
Howard leads
again.
the team, and they go rescue the crew from the down chopper, get them back while they're still loading choppers and getting people out of here. Remember, they got 100 guys, and you can only fit so many on a helicopter. They're trying to coordinate the choppers landing in between waves of NVA attack. That way the choppers aren't getting shot down while they're in this massive firefight, and as time passes, it starts to get dark out, and they're going to have to be out there overnight. Howard and the remaining men on the ground are basically stuck there fighting all night long. However, they get a ton of air support. They've got
fucking Rambo dudes, man, all of them. It says like, imagine trying to go to sleep and hear dead monk religious chanting. Oh god, I probably fixed that.
Sky Raiders dropping napalm. They even get a C-47 spooky gunship, which is a predecessor to the AC-130. Literally a cargo plane that a bunch of grunts just cut the sides out of, and mounted artillery and miniguns that just circles around them, mowing down anything that tries to get near them all night long. During this night, Howard gets hit with another grenade and has more shrapnel inside of him, which he's pretty much more shrapnel than Guy at this point.
I am Iron Man.
Finally, morning comes around. It's foggy as shit out. The battle's died down. It's really looking like they're going to make it out of this alive. And through the fog, there's 2 silhouettes coming towards them with their hands in the air, and it's 2 NVA soldiers. Howard and the commanding officer both yell, "Don't shoot," because if they're surrendering, we want to take them in for intel because very few NVA soldiers have been captured to gain intel. Unfortunately, with this massive SOG element, there was a large contingency of indigenous people that were fighting alongside SOG, and those guys did not listen and shot both of them immediately. At this point, Howard's pissed, the commanding officer's pissed off, and they're just like, fuck. They're waiting on the choppers to come, and after a couple of minutes, another silhouette comes walking forward with his hands up. It's another NVA trying to surrender, and before anybody can react, Howard jumps up and sprints at the guy and literally picks him off the ground, throws him down, makes sure he doesn't have anything on him, and then carries him back into their position. From here, they get extracted, they make it out. Howard actually has to go to a bigger hospital because the little aid station...
he picked up the dude because he knew he was going to get shot. So he picked up the dude before those indigenous people decided, hey, he's an enemy, we're going to shoot him. He's like, no, we need him. He has intel. So he picked the dude up. He's like, "Do you have bombs?" But didn't he didn't check for the bombs first. He picked them up. He's like, "I don't want him to die first. I don't want him to die." So I picked him up and then checked for bombs. Fucking hell, man. This guy had no survival instincts. What the hell?
On their fob isn't big enough to handle his injuries, so he gets sent off to the hospital. While he's there, he finds out that that is only one of 3 NVA that have been captured by SOG in years. And the intel that they gained from him led to 9 successful bombings of NVA bases. For this, he was again written up for the Medal of Honor, but it was downgraded to a Silver Star and a Purple Heart. While at this hospital on a larger base, Bob Howard decided to do Bob Howard stuff, and he didn't like the food in the hospital, so in his hospital pajamas, he leaves the hospital and just goes to a normal chow hall. While he's at this chow hall, 2 Vietnamese on a moped pull up and throw a grenade into the crowd of soldiers. Everybody freaks out, everybody's diving, nobody knows what to do. The MP that's standing there with a gun, because he's the only guy with a gun right now, is just like locked up, not knowing what to do. Howard, in his hospital pajamas, grabs the M16 from the MP, gets down in a prone position, shoots the passenger off the moped, causing the driver to crash, and then chases down the moped, confronts the driver, they get into an altercation, and he shoots that guy too. He then walks back to the chow hall, hands the rifle back to the MP, and finishes his lunch.
Like, all of this, dude, if this was a movie, you'd be like, this is impossible for these things to happen. If it was a freaking movie, you'd be like, right, they're just, you know, they're they're building it up. They're making it seem incredibly impossible because they want the person to be like, this is like shit that Rambo would be doing. This dude is insane.
Recovers,
Holy
gets back
moly.
to SB2, starts going out on missions again. His next big mission is to go out and recover a SOG operative that is MIA from a previous mission. So they go in with helicopters, and as soon as the helicopters come out, they start getting lit up by enemy gunfire. It's an ambush. They are using this guy as bait. Howard ends up making it out of the helicopter. He estimates that there was probably 2 platoons launching this ambush, and in the first opening seconds, 8 NVA soldiers got killed. In the opening minutes of this battle, Howard gets hit with an enemy grenade up close. It launches him 10 feet down a hill, and he is now unconscious. When he finally comes to, he wakes up and he sees red. Not like he sees red, he's angry, and he just drank a Monster Energy drink, and his name's Kyle, and he sees a bunch of drywall red. No, like, that's the only thing he sees is the color red, and for a minute, he freaks out thinking he's been blinded. He still hears gunshots and explosions going off all around him. All hell's breaking loose. He has no idea how long he's been unconscious. He starts wiping his eyes, and they're just caked with blood. He's bleeding all over the place, and his vision starts finally coming back. He reaches for his gun. It's been blown up by the grenade. It's completely worthless. He goes to stand up. He can't. He shattered one of his ankles. So he is now behind enemy lines in the middle of a gunfight, blown up, can't walk, and has no gun. And then he hears screaming and smells burning flesh.
We need
all the rest
info.
of the men that aren't injured have made their way into the wood line off the landing zone, and there's now an NVA soldier that is going to all of the wounded men, mostly indigenous guys, and Robert Howard, and he is walking up to them with a flamethrower and burning them alive. At this point, Howard knows he's fucked. He's about to get burned alive, so he starts digging around for anything he has on him that's going to be helpful. He ends up finding a frag grenade. His hands are so messed up, he can't really use his fingers yet with a lot of dexterity, so he's fighting, trying to get his fingers in, and he manages to pull the pin on this grenade, and he's holding the spoon down, and he figures, you know, I'll blow myself up rather than get cooked. But he waits. He's in some tall grass. Maybe this guy isn't going to see him, and he's not going to have to blow himself up. So that's what he does. He just waits there, holding this grenade spoon down so it doesn't blow up. He's got the pin in the other hand. In case he gets lucky, he can shove that back in, and it's all good. And he waits, and he waits, and eventually the flamethrower walks up right in front of him. And he is right there, and him and the flamethrower lock eyes, and the flamethrower sees that Howard's holding a grenade, and that dude's got a flamethrower attached to his fucking back. If Howard lets it go, Howard's taking this guy with him, and he knows it. And Howard, with his dark veteran sense of humor, all he can think to himself is, fucking gotcha. And this flamethrower and Howard are just looking at each other right in the eyes. Howard's got this big shit-eating grin on his face like, I'm going to take you with me. And eventually the flamethrower just kind of nods and starts to step backwards. And as soon as that happens, the SOG guys in the tree line see
He's
the
like, this
flamethrower
guy's
and
too
start
fucking
shooting
crazy. I don't want to die. Look, the other guys were easy. They became, you know, torched, flambéed, whatever you want to call it. Right now, this guy's going to flambe me. No, thank you.
at him, and he takes off running into the tree line. Howard throws the grenade after him, has no idea if he hit the guy or not, turns around and starts crawling towards his men. And the crazy part, in his head, he wasn't thinking, I need to get to my guys to get help for me. In his head, he was thinking, I got to get to my guys, they need my help, which is the most main character energy shit ever. Honestly, there he comes across his lieutenant, who's alive, but in worse shape than he is, really shot up, and he gets his web gear off, throws that next to him, and starts rendering first aid, and then an enemy bullet hits the LT's web gear and detonates the ammunition inside of it, launching Howard and the LT all over again. He loses consciousness. He comes to, crawls back over to the lieutenant, and starts dragging him towards the men. Finally gets to his group of guys. It's not everybody. There's only 8 guys there, plus Howard and the LT. Everybody else is scattered out throughout the battlefield. Howard takes the LT's radio, starts calling in airstrikes, tells one of the men to hand him a gun. They toss him a 1911, not wanting to give up their own rifle.
That's what I'm talking about. Noisy crickets.
As he's calling in these airstrikes, a squad of NVA charge their position with bayonets, wanting to take him alive. Howard ends up shooting 3. His men take out the rest. Howard's still on the radio. They're sending in gunships. As the gunships are approaching, one of the indigenous fighters that's with him ends up taking a bullet to a smoke grenade on his web gear, freaks out, throws that off of him, and over the radio, Howard hears, where are you in relation to that purple smoke? And Howard's looking at this in front of him, is just like, that's us. As the gunships arrive, the battle kind of dies down a little bit. Howard takes a moment to set up an actual perimeter, directing his men's fields of fire, and he's sending runners out to other small groups of SOG guys that got...
It didn't hurt us. That's me.
Separated, and he gets everybody on the ground consolidated. He now has about 30 men. From here, Howard asks the medic how his lieutenant's doing. The medic says he's doing everything he can, but he doesn't think he's going to make it, to which Howard replies, and I quote, make him make it. Howard then brings in all the able-bodied men that he has them consolidate ammunition, and then pretty much just tells him how it is. We're not moving anymore. We're going to stay right here. You're going to fight or you're going to die, and if you try to run, I will shoot you myself.
Everyone fights. No one quits. You Don't do your job, I'll shoot you.
He then directs his men where to place
That's
claymores
pretty
and
much
asks
what he
his men
said.
if anybody has strobe lights, collects all the strobe lights that they have, and crawls around their perimeter and places the strobe lights in place before crawling back to the center to man the radio. Once back at the radio, he tells headquarters that his perimeter is marked and they need to shoot pretty much everywhere that isn't inside of this triangle. They tell him the Huey gunships are 15 minutes out. He doesn't have 15 minutes. The NVA just launched another major attack. The only thing they have right now is a Cessna 01 Bird Dog circling overhead, mostly there to help coordinate airstrikes, but it does have 4 white phosphorus rockets on board. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Robert tells them exactly where to fire these rockets. They fly by, fire the 4 white phosphorus rockets, and repel this wave of the attack. The 01 Bird Dog pilot then radios down to Robert, "That's all we've got," to which Robert replies, "You got an M16 up there?" And they're like, "Yeah." He goes, "Fly by and drop it off. I need one." So now at least he's got a gun and he's got to survive another 10 minutes before the Huey gunships get there.
Dude, like, it's one of those things that you wouldn't believe it unless, you know, this is actually legitimately put out there. Of course, maybe there's some embellishments here, but holy crap, man, the guy survived so many freaking hits, and medically, it has been shown that he's had so many hits.
Attack. This time they're trying to come through a creek bed. Robert directs his men to use 40mm grenades and just start lobbing them into this creek bed and repels that wave of the attack. The next wave comes. This time they're coming towards the same place that Robert had all of his men place all the claymores. They let him get up close, detonate the claymores, repel that wave. Finally, the Huey gunships show up, but it's getting dark out. They can't see much, so Howard has to direct their fire from the radio on the ground. And this goes on for hours. When the Hueys run out of fuel and ammunition, they get cycled out with a Moonbeam gunship. And when that runs out of fuel and ammunition, they bring in F-3 Phantoms. They're just cycling out whatever aircraft they have to get Howard the fire support that he needs, and the entire time he is on the ground directing their fire. He is quite literally like an orchestra conductor guiding a symphony of destruction all around him. And this goes on for 4
That's a
hours
good way of
before
saying
Howard
it.
gets word that Hueys are on their way to come extract him. The first Huey shows up, they get it loaded up with wounded, dead, and indigenous fighters. Howard, even though he's injured, refuses to leave the combat zone. First Huey takes off, second Huey lands. More men get loaded on that Huey. Again, Howard refuses to leave. He's the highest ranking man on the ground, and he is going to be the last one out. After the second Huey leaves, it is now just Howard, 2 other SOG guys, and 2 indigenous fighters. As the third and final Huey pulls up, they get the 2 indigenous on board. 1 SOG guy hops in the helicopter as Howard and the remaining SOG guy get into an argument right at the helicopter. Howard has just seen the dead body of his lieutenant off in the distance. He was originally loaded on the first helicopter, and because he had passed, some of the indigenous fighters decided they were going to throw his corpse out of the helicopter to lighten the load so the helicopter could get out of there faster. Robert Howard is not about to leave his lieutenant out there. The other SOG guy in the helicopter hops out in the...
Fuck those guys. Seriously, fuck those guys.
3 of them go out, retrieve his body, drag it back to the helicopter, get him loaded up. The other 2 SOG guys get loaded in the helicopter and then pull Howard into the helicopter as he is the last man out.
Seriously,
From here,
fuck
Howard
those
is immediately
guys.
shipped off to a hospital in Saigon to be treated for his injuries. The chain of command then debriefs all of the remaining men that they have, and pretty much everybody has the same story. They all would have died if it weren't for the leadership of Robert Howard. The men on the ground were credited with 25 to...
That is some not human shit. If you are put on that chopper, they know exactly how much they need for that chopper to be able to leave. That is, oh, if I would have seen that, look, after all, like, here's my way of thinking, and also my kind of tism brain. This is a dude who I've been fighting with, the lieutenant, whatever. This is a dude who died fighting with me. He's a brother in arms. You tossed him out the ship, you're gonna get fucking tossed off the ship. You're getting tossed off the Huey too. Protect them, we'll be back for you eventually. Your ass is grass too. Fuck that, I'm pushing you off myself. Hell no, man. You know, because you get camaraderie there. You get this brotherhood there. Like, nah, dude, you don't do that. And you aren't even U.S. military? Oh yeah, you're getting tossed off.
50 kills, and the airstrikes directed by Robert Howard were credited with at least 50, most likely more. For this, Robert Howard is awarded a 2nd Distinguished Service Cross and written up for the Medal of Honor for a 3rd time. After the debriefs, a couple of days go by. Nobody's really expecting to see Robert Howard anytime soon. If ever again, he might be going home for good after these...
If you're U.S. military, like, look, I don't care about getting court-martialed for throwing off some dudes off of a ship, dude. I'll just say, I don't know. They slipped and they fell. You know, they decided to jump off and protect the lieutenant. I didn't do anything. Did you guys see me do anything? No, we didn't see you do anything. Of course they're not gonna say I'm gonna fucking toss them off. No, we didn't see you do anything. Yeah, they jumped off themselves. They in their own language that we don't understand said pretty much what we understood is that they wanted to protect the dude. You know?
Extent of his injuries, and sure enough, like 4 days later, he shows up.
Yeah, exactly.
in
That's the
hospital
creation of a cadaver. That is, oh my god, that's like firing squad types for me, man. I'm sorry. I go insane for that shit. Oh my god. Oh, just thinking about that pisses me off. Ooh, you don't do that. That's a dude who died with honor. You don't do that. Hello, Needle. You don't do that.
Pajamas to SOB2. He was apparently satisfied with how much he had recovered in 3 days and thought the medics on SOB2 could handle the remainder of his recovery, so he went AWOL from the hospital, hitched a ride back to SOB2, and he's planning on going back out on missions already. I know I've already said this, but the dude is literally the Terminator. He can't be stopped.
Pretty much.
I'm back.
The chain of command is like, look, Bob, look, you're hurt, you're recommended for the Medal of Honor, you're not going out on missions, you're going to be the training NCO and whoop everybody else into shape because you obviously know exactly what you're doing. So he spends the rest of his deployment being the training NCO for all the SOG operatives going out on missions. And
I'm glad you're back.
Apparently, he was a complete hard ass. He had all of his guys out on the highway in Khartoum running to be in shape. And they're like, the base has been attacked before. We're going to get attacked while we're out here jogging. This isn't a good idea. Bob didn't really care, didn't listen. And then one time they take some indirect sniper fire. Nobody got hurt. And surely at this point, Bob's going to reconsider. There's not going to be any more jogging along the highway. Nah, Bob just orders that they all start jogging with loaded guns. Bob finishes up the remainder of his deployment. Then he is basically voluntold that he's going to go off to become an officer. So he goes back home to the States and has to go through the officer's
Well, if someone's going to get a Medal of Honor, a lot of times they do want to protect the person because they can be used for war bonds and things like that. They did that as well in World War II. People that got Medal of Honors or people who were like heroics and stuff like that, they would go and have them mention their heroics around the U.S. to try to get war bonds and things like that to pay for the war, or just be used as a piece for propaganda. There's a term called fragging where lots of soldiers put the commanding officers out because they purposely putting soldiers in danger. I have heard of that. Yes, I have heard of that, Guardian Gaming. They could still get court-martialed for that, but that's only if the others, rat them out. If they're like, nah, man, we got attacked, and a commanding officer, man, he took a bullet. He's an honorable man. He took a bullet. When the bullet was yours, in investigation, you might find that out later. But that's for future me to worry about. Current me is trying to stay alive. Future me has to worry about what bullet they find in his body. Propaganda war machine, yes they do. The dudes who threw the body off, they can be court-martialed. Yes, they can. But they were Vietnamese locals, Vietnamese indigenous people, who they used as like translators, and they used as that type of stuff, as extra arms. So they weren't technically a part of the U.S. military. More than likely, if they were found, like if it was found who did it, they would probably be summarily shot. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They probably would have been executed at some point.
Training course with literally.
I'm glad you're back, Nilo. I really am glad you're back.
New guys fresh out of college. Which is hilarious. Could you imagine being some 23-year-old kid that's got a 4-year degree from college, and now you're in officer training school to be an infantry officer, and you're in the same class as Bob fucking Howard, the Terminator, who's got 2 Distinguished Service Crosses and like 5 Purple Hearts at this point? Even worse, could you imagine being this guy's instructor tasked with teaching him how to be an infantry officer? Obviously, he passes officer candidate school with flying colors. From here, they ship him off to Ranger School, which is one of the hardest programs in any military
Ranger's
branch
very
ever.
hard, yeah.
He basically walks through it backwards and graduates as the Distinguished Honor Graduate, meaning he was literally the best guy in the entire class, which is super impressive regardless, but it's absolutely insane that Bob Howard was able to be the best guy in the entire cycle of Ranger School, despite having been blown up, shot multiple times, all the shit he's been through, and he's like 30 years old, and he's just smoking all these new recruits. After that, he goes to some other leadership school. Then they send him off to Jungle Warfare School. Of all the schools he apparently needs to go to, they send him to Jungle Warfare School. After that, they send his ass back to Vietnam, to Khartoum, to SOB2. And the crazy part, he's pumped. He wants to get back and start going out on missions. He gets there. He's told that he's still waiting for the Medal of Honor. They're not going to be sending him out on missions. He's going to resume his role as training all of the new guys. From here, he does a great job. He knows when a guy's ready to lead a team. He knows when a guy isn't. He's training these guys, toughening them up, getting them ready. Sometimes he takes it a little bit too far. There was one time he loaded shotgun shells with rock salt and was shooting it at people. It was Vietnam. It was a different time.
Shotgun shells with rock salt. Let that sink in. He's using shotgun shells with rock salt and shooting people with it to simulate being shot at when you're... Holy crap, man. This guy's insane.
Alright, my little patch of Brussels sprouts. Uproot yourselves, climb out the pole, get some rest. Tomorrow, ladies, we gonna start the hard stuff.
So he didn't get to go out on missions, but he still did get to see some action because multiple times while he was there, SOB2 was attacked and he got to help defend it. On one of these occasions, he would actually be shot in the heel during the opening portion of the battle. Bob, being Bob, doesn't really give a shit, just bounces right off his plot armor. He starts directing men and leading the defense of the compound. And as he's doing his thing, some specialist comes running up to him and is like, Bob, you got a phone call. And he's like, motherfucker, I'm kind of busy right now. We're defending the compound. And he's like, but it's General Westmoreland. And he's like, what does he want? I mean, does he know that we're under attack right now? What's the deal? He says, no, but he wants to talk to you. You need to go talk to him right now. So he's like, fuck, okay. So he like limps across the base, gets over to the phone. Bob answers the phone. He's like, hello. And General Westmoreland's like, Bob, how are you? And he's like, I'm good. My foot kind of hurts. I'm a little bit busy. What's up? And he's like, I just want to call and congratulate you. You're being awarded the Medal of Honor. And he's like, oh, all right. And General Westmoreland's like, yeah, I've got a chopper on the way to pick you up right now. From here, he pretty much gets extracted on the spot, gets swept off to Washington, D.C., and gets awarded the Medal of Honor by President Nixon. From here, Robert Howard never returns to Vietnam. He had spent in total 40 months in combat. Instead, he's doing instructor roles pretty much for the remainder of his career. He trains airborne soldiers. He trains infantry. He's an instructor at Ranger School, all kinds of stuff. And while he almost certainly does miss going out and doing Robert Howard stuff, he also appreciates the opportunity to make up for lost time with his daughters. As tough and as crazy and as violent as he could be, he treated those girls like little angels. And on one occasion, one of the teachers at the military school that they were attending decided that he was going to take his belt off and whip one of his daughters for being loud.
Oh, hell no. You don't do that. Nah, dog, you don't do that. You don't do that at all. That's not, nope. That's a bad idea. That is a bad idea. You do not go and whip somebody's child. You do not go and whip somebody's child. Yeah, I do. I remember you, Nilo. Welcome back.
disrespectful in class. Upon hearing this, Robert Howard then instructed his daughter to get in the car. They drove to the officer's house on base. He walked up to the front door, rang the doorbell, made his daughter apologize to the officer for being disruptive in class, and then sent his daughter back to the car, and then proceeded to beat the shit out of him on his own porch. He then was stationed down in Fort Lewis, where he was an officer with the 2nd Ranger Battalion, where he was known for training extremely hard with his guys and leading from the front.
Yeah, I do believe I believe that story. That he beat the crap out of the dude. I do believe that story.
During
You don't
the
do
training
that to someone's
exercise, they were
daughter.
going to jump out of a plane, simulating an airborne mission, and then they were going to pack their shit up and road march 26 miles. Upon jumping out of the plane, Robert Howard's chute doesn't open properly, and he hits the ground at twice the speed he's supposed to. The medics overseeing the LZ run up, assuming that this guy is dead, only to find Robert Howard packing up his chute. He looks over at the medics and says, "If this shit gets any harder, I'm gonna quit." He then proceeds to finish the 26-mile road march.
How you doing?
I'm back, motherfucker! Okay, Robert Howard might be the biggest badass I've ever covered, which is saying an awful lot. I've never seen plot armor this thick. It's absolutely insane. He continues to serve in the military in multiple roles until finally retiring in 1992 after 36 years in service at the rank of colonel.
36?
He would then pass away at the age of 70 in 2009, and that is a story of Robert Howard, the most gangster supply sergeant of all time, the most decorated Green Beret of all time, and quite literally the human embodiment of the Terminator. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, he's the Terminator. Holy shit, dude. Like I said, I have such weak plot armor myself that I would break my leg getting out of the chopper on my first day. That is how weak of plot armor I had. You guys have seen me play games like this. I have such weak fucking plot armor. I'd break my leg stepping out, or like break my ankle, stepping out of the fucking chopper on my first day. Somehow, I survived basic training. But the first day I'm there, I break my leg, I like break both my ankles, I can't fucking walk, and then I'm out. That's my fucking plot armor right there. Oh god. That is insane. That is like, there is the whole being built different thing. Yes, that is a thing. But this dude is like, he has to have been like a T-1000 or fucking Terminator or some shit. Nothing. Everything bounced off of him. I mean, of course he got hurt. He actually bled and all that kind of stuff. But it's like nothing that the other side did or nature wanted to do with, you know, him bouncing off the floor like he did that time, that the last thing that they mentioned there. None of that ever stopped him from doing what he did. Oh yeah, I think I'm banned a little bit from this for like, I was banned from like 15 minutes of play or whatever, because I accidentally queued up in one of the off stream things with Marvel Rivals. I queued up and I was like, ah, fuck, I want to go to sleep. So I just, like, in the beginning of the match, I just quit it. I just quit the match and that was it. I don't know if they still negatively hit you with that. I don't know if they do. But like, I left immediately. Like, immediately. I mean, a lot of people love their time in the military. You get like it's like I said, like a brotherhood. A lot of people, like your brothers in arms. You talk to them, you talk with them for years to come afterwards. So it is not out of the ordinary for people to enjoy what going through them. Plot armor be damned. Carve your own fate. Yeah, but I mean, like, if you have 2 broken ankles, it's hard to carve your own fate when you can't walk. But like I'm saying, that would fucking be me. That would straight up be me, man. It's just like, what plot armor? You're fucking gonna break your ankles, and then in trying to get up, I break my arm. That's my shit. That's what happens to me. It's like, oh, you think you're leaving here? You think you're getting here to begin with? That's my fucking plot armor right there. God. And one big proof of this is gonna be Marvel Rivals. You're gonna fucking see what's gonna happen there. God damn it, dude. Welcome back. Welcome back, Astro. I mean, like, if I really wanted to be in the military, I'd still do that. I was more than likely gonna be officer training, like, because of my ASVAB. They're like, yeah, you'd be a waste on with you know, I wasn't like super intelligent, but I had enough intelligence, which is not saying much. A lot of intelligence, enough intelligence, where they were like, oh, they're doing the Fanta one again. Okay, they're doing Fanta Venom again. Okay. I remember they did Orange Fanta Venom a while back, but I think I had all these. I'm not gonna fucking do premium shit. Fuck that. And yes, I was banned, penalty, whatever. Penalized temporary ban from competitive matches for 1 hour. Damn! It is stricter. Before it was 15 minutes or 12 minutes or something. It was 1 hour. They're way stricter. Holy shit! Luckily, I haven't played this fucking game for days, so that 1 hour passed by really fast. You got snacks. Snacks are good. There we go. Leg got broken. I still stood up fighting through the pain. I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna crawl. I'm gonna crawl to where the fuck I need to go, because like you don't want to be the person preventing your squad, your team, whatever, from moving forward. You don't want to be that guy. Even if you're hurt and whatever, you don't want to be that guy. You want to just keep doing what you got to do. Try to do what you fucking got to do. Fucking that guy though, the guy we just saw, he was obviously built different. Holy fuck. Sometimes the adrenaline can get you through a lot of the pain. Not all of it, but a lot of it. By a lot of it, I mean like 50% of the pain. A lot of times. Well, we watched him do his thing. Oh god. They have a Hulk user. I don't know how to fucking deal with Hulk users a lot of times.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
We'll see.
Eat nuts and kick butts.
Well, I mean, 4? Really? People just go for their favorites, don't they? I mean, if you already had 2 DPSs and I can't go a DPS, I just fucking go like a healer or some shit. Looks like I don't know how to tell if we're defense or not. Looks like we're not. Looks like we're pushing for the first round. No, we're defense. We're defense.
I have a genetic anomaly, but I'm not a mutant. And please don't ask me what the difference is. It'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Wait, did they change that? She moved a lot quicker than before. Did they change that recently? Or did I just forget? No, she didn't used to move that much. Like, I remember.
I like your optimism.
I remember it was like half of that movement. I don't know.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to
Oh yeah, I need to disconnect the fucking controller. I forgot about that. Yeah.
The barriers between dimensions are breaking down. It's up to us to protect them.
You're welcome.
I was hurting for certain.
Eyes on your back.
Didn't die that time. Magic, you little fucking bitch.
Time to go nuts.
My god, he's down.
Vengeance is mine. Get out of here. What are y'all waiting for?
Much closer to victory.
Tandy needs help. I'll patch you up.
Tippy Toe spotted bad guys. There they are. Tiny robot spiders, look out!
I appreciate you. Defenses are down. Mine's in place.
Nothing here. Power grows.
Down. That
How did that kill me? Just one hit? I had to have been hit by other things. I had to have been hit by other things. Oh fuck. Well, of course I'm gonna get hit by all these other motherfuckers here.
to put on a show.
Leave them to conscience.
Us against the
Ooh, a touch of healing.
You're ready for action.
You know what to do, spiders?
These mechanical arachnids are no more.
Ooh, I'm energized.
Mine's in place.
Lightning can fight.
Tippy-toe spotted bad guys. There they are.
I'm not getting any hits. What the fuck?
It's spider time!
Amplifier. I unleash the Vishanti. Behold the god
Oh, fuck you.
Seriously, how many gods are there?
The fuck? How am I not hitting anything?
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. Here is an enemy to pursue.
Maybe that's better. Yeah, it's a little better. The other one was way too... What would I call it? Way too twitchy? The, it was too high. It was way too high. Way too high and way too twitchy. Fucking bitch.
Only 60 seconds left.
Leave them to conscience.
Of course, I had accidentally used my shit too much.
The moon haunts.
Double KO.
I'm not done with this fight yet.
Oof. Well, I can't. Well, okay, good, good. We have at least one person here.
Down to 30 seconds.
We're almost there. Off road.
Okay, hold your horse.
Us against the world.
Well, at least we have one person.
Strangers, I'm not final 10 seconds. Yet. I am ready to put on a show.
They're gonna get it in the last 10 seconds. They did, so that's fine.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Someone scratch my
Double KO.
At least I got the healers at least. At least I got the healers. Which helps us. It helps us a lot that they don't have their healers there.
Here I come again.
Hello, Rivaldi. Yeah, this is better. The other one was too twitchy.
Be right back. Oh, better stop that vehicle.
without the other.
Okay.
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Here ooh, I'm energized.
Can't believe we were doing so well and now we're gonna lose. The fuck?
There's still a chance to stop them.
They do not look happy. Hey team, enjoy the amplifier. Maximum pulse.
I got magic, I think. I think I got magic. I got magic. I think.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. Double KO. Take that, you villain. Survive this.
Behold, third child.
Oh, fuck you with your third child bullshit.
Ooh, now that's
Better stop that vehicle.
Yeah, our team is not good. Our team is not good. Including myself. We're just not good.
That's 3.
bounding back into action.
They're pushing extremely fast.
It's now or never. Stop them.
Oh boy, here they come. I'll patch you up.
I am free. Now a disappearing.
Okay, hold your horse. I'll deploy another piece. Don't mind me. Nothing here. Suspicious.
Only 60 seconds left.
Here is an enemy to pursue. I'll patch you up.
I appreciate you. Help. So cold.
Will's gone. Enemy in front of us.
Is up behind you?
Oh, fuck you.
Down to 30 seconds.
Thank you for saving me. God damn it, bitch. That didn't do much, but still.
Feeling stronger. Better stop that vehicle. Don't give them another inch, or else. The final 10 seconds.
Hey, team! Enjoy.
The current score is 0, 2, 3.
Boy, that happened.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Kick butt.
What's up, Astro? I'm on if you want to send an invite. I'm still in the middle of battle. So I can't send an invite. But after, we can do a match. We can definitely do a match after.
Round 2.
Oh, my tail? Yeah, it's super warm and is very handy in combat.
Don't like this spot.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hulk, you look remarkable. A lot has changed since the Defenders' days, Doc.
Good.
Indeed.
Oh, glad I don't have voice chat on.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Took me years to control this.
Tandy needs help.
I appreciate you.
Our enemies are near.
Go aggressive. Let's go aggressive. Let's get these bitches. Shoot behind the people. Not shoot in front of the people. Wait. God damn it.
My Come on, minions. You're welcome.
God damn it. Alright.
That's better.
I'm gonna do what they're doing. Fuck it.
Trudy's going to get this all sorted out. All I have to do is build her.
Maximum pulse!
Come, my minions.
Get ready. Here come the bad guy. Help.
My
I'm back. Powering up.
One couldn't win without the other. You're welcome.
Wait. How the... Oh. God damn it. I was like, how the hell did he get me? The others didn't. You know what? Fuck it.
My
Let's see. Who's also pretty good? I think I'll do Jean Grey. We're losing anyways. That's
This
fine.
is what the professor
I don't
trained
care.
me for since I was just a child.
Co-op time.
Leave them to Khonshu. Hey team, enjoy the amplifier.
The shield never hurts.
Fucking hell. How am I getting killed so quick? I'm getting a lot of kills here. A lot of deaths, I mean.
You're ready for action.
You thought you could kill Jean Grey? Please.
Tandy needs help.
Fucking hell, man.
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension. Love battlefield medicine.
Whatever.
I've come back from way
Just gonna
worse.
fucking stay in here then.
I'm hurt. Only 60 seconds left. I am ready to put on a show. Get ready. Here come the bad
Leave
guys.
them to control.
Come on,
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
So we ain't getting doing shit.
Us against the world.
Maximum pulse!
Down to 30 seconds.
One couldn't win without the other.
I've come back from way worse. Step it up. There's no time left.
Final 10 seconds.
We're already gonna lose, so why the fuck even worry about surrender at this point?
It's fighter time! Final score 0-3. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Here. For whatever reason, we couldn't do shit against them. Well, the invite's been sent. There you go. Let's see. Yee. Let us see how this goes. Let's see. It's been... Let's see how this goes. It is, no one was able to deal with Iron Man, including myself. I'm not good with flyers. There's some people that are really good with flyers. I'm usually okay if I'm like Scarlet Witch. But, and also no one fucking got Scarlet Witch either. So that was like, that was bad. It was just bad overall.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging. Eat nuts and kick
I'm expecting nothing but losses today, but it is what it is. Oh, actually, I need to... Here it is. This is what I need to get rid of. Because that's eating into CPU time and shit like that, so... There we go. There we go. That should be a bit better. The Marvel Rivals takes a bit of CPU for whatever the hell they do. And,
my tail? Yeah, it's super
we'll see how this one goes. We'll see how this one goes. We will see how this one goes.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The time has come to call on ancient forces to aid us in this battle.
Oh, I always wanted to learn magic. Tippy Toe loves a good card trick.
The spells I have mastered are not for novices. They are fueled by pure chaos.
Sound like an edgy
You want
teen.
pure chaos? battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why does Scarlet Witch sound like an edgy, like, emo teen? Why does she sound like an edgy emo teen?
Giant robots, but that one not so much.
Our foes have found us.
What they're doing here? Anyone willing to help here? Be careful. Goodbye.
We both the off.
Oh, come back, little land shark.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture
Goodness
now.
gracious.
Capture the mission area!
Here I come again.
Be right back.
Ah. Someone died too much. And, was angry. I'm glad that they do that, though. I'm glad that they restart stuff. Nowadays, leaving, like you saw, once, the first time I left in the whole season, because I fucking accidentally queued up, they gave me an hour off match. So those leavers, they're gonna be playing. I mean, it's just competitive, so they can just keep playing quick match until they get the chance for competitive again. But they're gonna get minimums to start off 1 hour, it seems like. Then after that, eventually you get a full-time ban if you leave every fucking match, or like leave. I'm pretty sure it's like you get like a day ban eventually if you leave enough matches, or you're penalized enough. I know some people that I've reported have gotten bans for like a day or so. They've even told me they've gotten like bans. So that's a thing. I mean, to a certain extent, it's expected. Up to a certain extent, of course. It is expected.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Eat nuts.
Let's see how this
and
goes.
kick butt.
Let's see how this goes. Oh boy. As you know, I'm not good at any game, really.
So I have a genetic anomaly, but
30
I'm not
seconds
immune.
before you attack.
Since I'm on keyboard and mouse,
Don't ask me what the difference
can't
is,
just
'cause I
press a
don't
specific
know.
button to, you know, jump a lot.
Sister. You around anywhere?
Or like set it on turbo or some shit to just keep jumping.
Oh, sorry.
He's out there somewhere. I'll find him.
How are you?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the
Let's see
mission
how this
area.
goes.
Got it?
You don't know me. A shame. But you will.
I do want to get rid of this wall early on. Is that wrong? There we go. I want to get rid of this wall.
This is gonna hurt.
Makes it less stuff to actually worry about when it comes to things like that. You know what I mean?
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Paying attention to me. They're not paying attention to me. I love that. I love that. I love how they're not paying attention to me at all. I absolutely love how they're focusing on the other side so much, and like I'm hitting them here. I love that. I love that. I absolutely love that. Love how they were not paying attention to me, and I got 3 kills from that.
I appreciate you.
They were like literally not paying attention to me.
Hostiles coming in fast. Our
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Ah, gotcha.
No worries.
Ah, you gotta love that.
Enemy located.
The fuck are you doing?
Come on, let me heal you.
How did I get him? How did that happen? Look, I have no fucking clue how that happened. It's luck. It's fucking luck is how it is. It is not skill. You'll see me play this game before. It is not skill. I'm just like, they're just at the wrong place at the wrong time. My nuts explode right in their face. Yes, I did just say that.
Our path to victory is clear.
We are undefeatable.
Jury!
Oh, God.
The executioner! By the eye of Agamotto!
God damn it.
Making the cut.
I'm not done with this fight yet.
Depends on the team and just luck. Man, this has been fucking luck. A better team would not have let me be on the side like that for very long. Like honestly, a better team would not have allowed
I
that.
appreciate you. Hurry up with that Anyone willing to help?
Get out of there, Frank.
Oh God. Gotta push two. Gotta push two. Gotta push two. Can't just leave the fucking tank here doing nothing. Like, even if it meant my death, I can't just leave the tank hanging there.
Bounding back into action. Get that vehicle moving again.
You another unsuspecting foe.
I appreciate you.
Kick the Punisher out of his turret.
Judge! Jury! Executioner!
At least we got rid of one of the fucking healers, which is really good.
Shields up.
Krakoa stands with I found one of them.
Us against the world.
Ooh, a touch of healing. Oh, come back, little land shark.
There you go. At least we were able to fucking fuck! I can't jump! Ah, I fucking can't jump! God damn it. Can't fucking jump! Oh well.
Appreciate the
Wow, we're in a row.
Doctor Strange.
I'm doing what I can, goddammit.
Vehicle moving again.
A shortcut through space.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
We are undefeatable.
Oh boy.
What am I? Invisible?
Only 60 seconds left.
Disappear. Enemy located.
Oh, fuck you.
T'Challa does not want to be kept waiting.
Time to go nuts. Got him, Tippy.
I'm hunkering down.
Overcompensating again, Frank.
Down to 30 seconds.
At least we got that shit done. Good.
Let's finish the job.
We're able to push. We're able to push. We're able to push, which is good. We want to push.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Good, 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 good.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Oh, fuck happened there?
Enemy in front of us.
Gotta always push this thing as much as I can. And it does have a like a low level healing ability when you're really close. It does do that. So
A little help, please.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Don't let anything stand in
you know? God damn it, Frank! God damn it, Frank!
No worries. I've got your back.
Only 60 seconds left.
Oh, shit.
So close. This is your big chance.
Still got enough where I can push it.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Fuck you, Frank. Fuck you, Frank. Fuck you, Frank. Fuck you, Frank. Fuck you, Frank.
Is 3, 2, 0.
All you need is people who are worse than you, and then they can make you look good. That's all that needs to happen. I'm not a good player. Y'all know this. Y'all already know this. Look at my percentage. Well, that's the 40% squirrel blockade. 32% ain't horrible. It's good though, but they're pretty good. All it is that there are people who are worse than me, and that is the reason why we're winning. It ain't because I'm good, because they're bad. That's what it is. It's not because I'm good, it's because they're bad.
Round 2. Go.
Don't ever call Tippy Toe a pet, okay? She's my best friend.
So yeah, that's the thing. It's not so much that I'm good, it's more that they fucking sucked. Well, I mean, they did okay. They did okay. We're not gonna say they fully sucked. They did okay. Better than I would have done. Or like, that I have done in defense.
My dad invented this suit. I want to carry on what he started.
Yeah. I know all about living up to a father's legacy.
Now let's give it kind of a hint as to how far I have to hit. Okay, so that hits kind of around there.
Starts in
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
That felt kind of mean.
Whoa! Look at this place. They should call it Wowconda, if you ask me.
Feeling we're definitely gonna be hitting with some people.
Tippy Toe spotted bad guys. This place is worth a good look.
If they're not going that strongly, they have to be hitting a portal. Like, it feels like they're gonna be hitting a portal somewhere. I thought they would do portal. Since they do have, what's his name? I thought they'd do portal. I could have sworn they'd do portal. Like, I honestly thought they would do portal.
Double KO.
Like, Doctor Strange, why not do portal? I mean, that would have fucked us up. That really would have fucked us up, honestly. If we did portal? That really would have fucked us up. I don't think any of us would have been 100% ready for portal.
Wow, 4 in a row.
No worries. I've got your back.
5. That's amazing.
I got 5? What the fuck, a pentakill? How the fuck did I get a pentakill?
I appreciate you.
How the fuck did I get a pentakill? Well, I got a pentakill. Well, that's a thing. Fuck if I know how that happened.
Defend like it's your last acorn.
Well, it kind of is, buddy. I'm just gonna wait because I'm not going to do this. There we go.
Anyone willing to help?
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Yep. Why do you think I waited? Why the fuck do you think I waited? I got another 3 there, so of course that's why I waited. Why the fuck do you think I waited, buddy? Ah, fuck. Well, that happened. I got 30. That's fine.
Maximum pulse.
Here I come again.
That was one of our guys, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was one of our guys. We killed one of their guys. Yeah. So yeah. Killed their squirrel girl. 1 hour left. Well, less than an hour left now. It's like freaking like 30 minutes left, I think. Technically.
Shields up. I appreciate you. Better watch your back.
You need to get their healers first, which is what I'm going for. Going for the healers instead of going for like squirrels and shit.
Hey, check out this big acorn.
Fucking hell. God damn it. Well, I mean, she's yeah. I don't have any movement. Oh shit! I totally forgot that I have my scroll stampede. Totally forgot that I have my scroll stampede.
I'm not done with this fight yet. Better stop that vehicle.
Whoops.
Tippy Toe says we're ready to go.
We are undefeatable!
What am I? Invisible?
It's clobbering time!
Fucking hell! Give me my fucking damn it! I was gonna do my fucking thing. They got me before I had the chance to.
Feeling fantastic. I'm not done with this fight.
That pisses me off. I was about to do it too.
There's still a chance to stop them! Better stop that vehicle! Double KO! That's 3!
There we go.
3 for 3!
I got my revenge, bitches. I got some sort of revenge.
Ooh, a touch of
Stop them in their tracks!
He's a sociopath that the show gets power. Enemies on approach.
Only 60 seconds left!
I still died. Ha! That was fucking stupid. Okay, that was fucking stupid. That was on me. That was all on me. That was fucking stupid. Holy crap.
done with this fight yet.
Vortex field! They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
And it's.
Adding to your underworld army, huh?
Oh, I'm getting fucking some kind of shit. I don't give a fuck. Well, I got 40 and I'm still not getting healed. Well, let me go here. There we go. I needed that. I'm glad I got some kind of healing.
Score 1 for the squirrels.
Doesn't matter, I got some kind of healing. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. I am not ready for this shit. Oh, you fucking bitch.
We are undefeatable!
What am I? Invisible?
Better stop that vehicle!
Yeah, this person, this other individual is doing rather well with Squirrel Girl, just like I am.
Only 60 seconds left! It's now or never! Stop them!
It's clobbering time!
Well, 43. I got 43. That's good.
Us against the world!
We're back, right, Tippy Toe?
Wow.
Pulse. Down to 30 seconds. Don't give them another inch, or else.
I appreciate you.
Shields up. Where do you think you're going?
Anyone willing to help?
Final 10 seconds. Double KO.
Still the best at what you do, Logan.
It's gonna be last second type of thing. Ha! Somehow we beat them. I don't even know how. Somehow we did it.
3, 2, 2.
Right at the last second. I don't know how the fuck we did it, but we did it. And damn, you still got 30 kills. Nice.
Victory. Big win.
Comparatively, I did more damage. They received a lot more damage than I did. Hey, I got an MVP, finally. Fucking hell, it's been a while since I've been an MVP. It's been a while since I've done an MVP. But 47 kills, holy shit. Comparatively, compared to their Squirrel Girl, we had about the same amount of accuracy. I did more damage. They took more damage. I died less. So, comparatively, I did better. Just comparatively, I did better. Really good win. Both sides had a lot of kills, though. Really good win, though. So, I got more final hits, which means more actual kills. Yeah. For once, I actually did better. Like, usually me versus another Squirrel Girl, I'll do way worse. Equal or worse. A lot of times worse. But at least this time I did okay. You know what I mean? At least I did okay. So let's see how this goes. I mean, as long as there are heals going on, I think most people are going to be fine with any Jeff. Jeff does more heals when you use the little, whatchamacallit, the orbs of protection, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. The fucking orbs there. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how it is.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Eat nuts and kick butts.
Convoy. So it's the same as last time. It's not convergence or anything like that, so it's convoy. Same as last time. We'll see how the team is this time, though. That will dictate a lot how the team is this time. We'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. I've been through some badass teams, and some bad teams. Once again, Anna decided to disappoint everyone by coping and seething at everyone outside the company because she decides to deny reality. Very, very true, Phantom Frustration. Sorry that took me a long time to read yours, but very, very true. It's kind of, I get hyper-fixated. I apologize for that. But yeah, you're right. She does disappoint.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Just when you thought she couldn't be any dumber, she decided to do that. And people have been like getting bitchy at me because I assumed that they were talking about other Niji Sanji livers. Sowing seeds, being so close, you only assume when they say you're close to us and you're still sowing those seeds, you only can assume that they mean Niji Sanji livers. Ex Niji Sanji livers. You're my friend. You're not supposed to say the truth because it makes us look bad. Pretty much is what this person's been saying. What Anna was saying pretty much with the whole thing. I knew you were there, you fucking bitch. I knew you were there. I knew he was there, but I'm not good with Spider-Man. I'm not good with the Spider. You know what? God damn it. Someone's already using her. Protect the back line if you are going to be using her.
So cold.
Spider-Man's going to be wrecking everybody.
Goodbye.
Benji's here. Next stop, Big Magic Tree.
Ah, look who's here.
I appreciate you. Time to go nuts. Double KO. I am ready to put on a show.
Too late, buddy. Well, of course no one's healing.
You're halfway there. Keep going. No, my baby. Here I come again.
The team's disorganized. The healers are doing what they need to do, but the rest of the team is very disorganized.
Ready to unleash the life force.
You belong to me! Tandy needs help. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
God damn it.
Come on, not the adorable baby.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Tried, buddy. You tried. And then you tried to get to the healing space, so you weren't able to reach.
Keep up the momentum.
You weren't quite able to get there. Fucking hell.
Us against the
Hit
world.
shit.
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
I touch it floating.
I'm vulnerable.
Wait, why are we all the way over there? Alright. At least I got their healer.
Tandy needs help.
At least I got their healer.
They're coming up ahead.
We're back, right, Tippy Toe? The perfect hex! Yeah!
We need to protect Yggdrasil.
Keep your head in the swivel. We have that Spider-Man to deal with back there.
Check this place out.
Yep, Spider-Man is killing our back line too. Fucking hell. Of course he is.
It's clobbering time!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! They're coming up ahead.
My time to shine. I'm not done with this fight. Get that vehicle moving again! Ready to unleash the life force. I am ready to put on a show.
Damn it, she did that right on at the time that I didn't need her to do that. Fucking hell. Well, still.
My favorite!
I appreciate you. Time to go nuts. Perfect hex.
Good.
Us against the world.
Look, he's killing that tree. We're going to stop him. You belong to me.
Now that's right. We remind you for once I'm
Ready.
vulnerable.
Here come the bad guys.
Get in here, y'all. Drown in the abyss.
Let's be ready to push.
Tandy needs help.
Fucking. Fuck you.
I appreciate you. Only 60 seconds left. Almost there. Don't turn back
12-3 is not bad. I mean, it's not great for I've seen other well, I mean, for 13-3, he's doing a lot of damage.
Down to 30 seconds.
It's clobbering time!
Way too many bad guys here. They don't look friendly.
Fucking hell, dude.
The final 10 seconds.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I'm not done with this fight yet.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna happen. You're good, Ravi. You're good. You got the first stream. Got the first stream today.
Time
So you're
to
good.
switch things up, including which side you're on. The right heroes could make all the difference. Eat nuts and kick butt.
I don't know if our Scarlet Witch was doing anything against Spider-Man. I don't know if they were doing enough against Spider-Man. Like, I can't do much because she's more lobbing things.
Round 2.
I mean, it can be effective if you know exactly what you're doing, but I don't know what I'm doing,
It
so.
would be really nice to help them after I ping an acorn off their foreheads. They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. OMG, aren't you the cutest little thing ever? Get over here. You should totally join my squad. Wait, quick question. You don't eat squirrel, do you? The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just the idiots I was looking for.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks. Honestly, I'd be surprised if good old Doomy isn't behind a super tiny, whiny mess like this. Ooh, a touch of healing. Time to go nuts.
Oof.
Goodbye.
Oh, fuck you.
I found my weak spot.
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
You're not going anywhere. Ha! Hey, check out this big acorn. Oh, I appreciate you. Get ready. So cold.
I'm feeling a pity.
You can go, girl.
There we go. Gotta get rid of that shit.
Against the world.
My favorite time! A gift from
Why did I get sent to? Oh, it's because fucking Spider-Man fucking pulled me. That's why.
Bounding back into action. Better stop that vehicle.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch is usually the one that's really good against Spider-Man, but yeah.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. We don't have
Here I come again. They hit a checkpoint.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Yeah, the way they're going, they have too much time on their hands right now. We've pretty much lost it at this point.
Better stop that vehicle!
The light force is building.
Ah, here they are now. All night mumbo jumbo. To me, in fact.
I appreciate you.
Somebody needs a hand, Simple. I found my weak spot.
Time to go nuts.
Tandy needs help.
I'll give you destroyed it all.
There to try to hit the ones behind. One's back there. Hit as far behind as I can.
Us against the world!
For mutant kind! My favorite kind!
I have become
Here come the bad
Hit you. Let's try to hit you.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Oh god, I still got hit.
Be right back.
We're back, right, Tippy Toe?
They've made it
Like I said, we pretty much lost this one. With the way these things are going right now, we pretty much lost it.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
There's some kind of mystical doohickey around here. They don't move another inch.
It's
clobbering time!
Fucking hell.
The
Fucking hell.
Goodbye for now.
Yeah, we lost.
There's still a chance to stop them!
Nope, there's not.
Here I come again.
We lost at this point.
Final score 1-2-2.
31-4 is actually really good for a Spider-Man.
Well, you can't expect.
All right, take care, Guardian. Take care. We're moving through. You didn't do anything wrong. I rarely ever blame the healers. Rarely ever blame the healers. It's the tanks and the DPSs that make or break. Well, in some cases the healers do make or break, but if you're doing healing, if you're not going off and being random and going like really pushing too far, then you're doing a good job as a healer. And that's all that matters. When it comes to us as DPS and tanks and such, we're the ones who push people back while you heal the fuck out of us. If we're not able to do that properly, then that makes us lose. That's what ends up happening. If like, oh, did you oh, you had to leave? Okay, laters. Have a good one. I was like, oh, I want to make sure that you actually wanted to be a part of it. But no, yeah, have a good one. Not your fault. Not your fault at all. It does happen. It fucking does happen. The fuck does this mean? Defeat 75 enemies, complete 12 matches, inflict 60,000 damage, 7 matches using Vanguard, 7 using Duelist, double KOs. This didn't even count? Huh, some of these things are not updating, because we just did one. Team up with a friend and complete a match. We completed 2 matches, yet it's not working. It's not showing up on mine. Interesting. This here isn't showing up on mine. I did get a couple of double KOs as well. So I don't like I got at least 5 double KOs. I don't know what's happening with this week's weekly thingies. They are not updating. I got several final hits, like at least 30 by now or more. I've already gotten some with duelists. I've already completed several matches. 75 enemies. I've already defeated several enemies. I've already defeated, I think, 75 enemies by now. I think by now I've already defeated 75 enemies. So yeah, I don't know what's going on here, and I've inflicted like at least 30 to 40k damage by now. So I have no clue what's going on here. I have zero clue what's going on here. That's fucking weird. None of these are updating correctly, and that is... let's just say that's interesting.
It's me, Piccolo!
Yes. Let's see how long it takes. Seems like some of these things aren't actually updating like properly, which is strange to say the least. And of course, it's taking forever to actually fucking go through the queue. Holy shit!
It's me, Piccolo!
Hello, Kurisu. How you doing? But yeah, this is like interesting to say the least. Damn, I have 13,600. God damn, I've been playing too much, haven't I? This Wasteland mech looks interesting. It looks like Bumblebee more than anything. It really looks like Bumblebee. It really looks like Bumblebee. I could technically get it. It fucking looks like Bumblebee, man. Technically get it, but I don't. It even has. Even that's movable. I like that. Junkyard Bumblebee, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, something's up with the weeklies. They're not updating like they should.
Pick your hero.
They really aren't.
Villain, I'm not
They
judging.
should. They should actually be updating.
And kick butt.
But they're not. As you've been seeing there, they really aren't. Which is... it sucks for me, because I'm actually doing stuff, but... I don't know why they're not updating. Oh, well. It is what it is. These what it is, as they say.
Being a superhero is a piece of cake compared to being
30
Luke
seconds
Cage's
before you
villainy.
attack. Get ready.
That was stressful.
Should you fall, Thunder God, I shall put that hammer of yours to good use.
Mjolnir can only be lifted by those who prove worthy. I fear you are not on that list.
Who needs to lift it when I can reshape its Uru metal and release
The
it
battle
as
starts in 5,
within?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let me see something.
All you need to do is
Need to
capture the
adjust
mission
something.
area. Got it?
As long as I am worthy,
Let's see
I
here.
will raise Mjolnir in defense of what is right.
Shoo-ba-doop. Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I think that one's good. Wrong one. Wrong one. I mean, I don't really care. Change. Let's see here. Wrong one. It's always a problem. There we go.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. They captured the mission area!
Welcome to no. Though she may be my
Oh goddamn, we're fucked. Oh, if they're already... Oh, fuck. We're fucked. They're already doing that shit? We are fucked beyond all belief. Yeah, if they already have the dive that's doing so effective, already killing all of those people right away, we are fucked, man.
Ooh, a touch of healing. I like the cold.
Fire from behind. Watch out.
Our foes have found us.
Jesus Christ.
This is real firepower!
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I have many faces.
Leave them to cosmically destroy.
Ooh, I'm energized.
Control C's.
Your powers are mine! The wrath of the...
Ah, they said to get the Wrath of the Goddess. I died in some other way.
Us against the world.
We are too few.
I'm not done with this fight yet.
But yeah, I'm fucked. Holy shit.
A nice deep freeze. There they are.
I'll be disappointed if they're a no-show.
My resistance is down.
It's the grand finale.
Ooh, a touch of
That's our grand finale. Okay, that's good.
I am Asgard's might. None can withstand my lightning.
Take that, you villain!
I don't know how I got him in midair, but I did.
You've
I ain't
captured
gonna
more than
question it.
half
Just
of
it
the
just fucking
mission area.
happened.
Keep going.
Kind of heard like something was coming over here.
Listen, Linda.
A nice deep freeze.
All right, get some rest, Luna.
Let us ambush our enemies as they emerge. By the eye of Agamotto!
Leave them to consume!
So cold. The area's almost gone.
Fantastic!
Oh fuck you.
Squirrel girl,
Oh.
what's handy? Lights out.
That one hurt. My time to shine. Here I come
Let's see
again.
how this goes. We might lose it. Yeah, we might lose it. God
We'll
damn
have
it.
to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Well, he didn't kill the Tremble before Bass, but he... Yikes.
Glow up.
This is real firepower!
Gone? But he's a god!
Control lost.
Oh, fuck. Well. Fucking had all 5 people out on me, so yeah, we're not gonna be able to get that back.
Here I come again.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get this back.
They've almost got it.
The enemy is here.
I stuck. Help. Need some help. Goodbye.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Oh boy. Well, that's a thing.
When other people first saw my powers, they were like, wait, a squirrel? And now they're like, ooh, a squirrel.
Let's see how this goes.
30 seconds before you attack.
I'm not a good namer. But let's see what I can switch to. I'm a little better at. Well, I'm really good at her or Scarlet Witch, which fucking I guess the only other option I have is maybe Frank. I don't know. I guess I'll switch to Scarlet
Chaos surrounds us, but I will gladly.
to
Battle starts in
keep
5,
things in the back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My turn.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Because
Got
they
it?
seem to always have Black Panther around.
The barriers between dimensions are breaking down. It's up to us to protect them. You're not going anywhere.
Our adversaries gather.
That one hurts. Help. So cold. That's better.
Be strong together.
These waves will not break.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Where did they all come from? Goodbye. For now. Chaos control.
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
A nice deep freeze.
Be right there.
God damn it.
They captured the mission area.
I won't make the same mistakes again.
Try. Where are our healers?
See them? Right there.
Wherever our healers are, there you are.
One hurts.
Try to stick with you.
It's the grand finale.
Your powers are mine!
This is real firepower!
Tremble before Bast!
Where did they all come?
I like the cold. That's 3.
Attack them!
My fate isn't sealed yet.
But at least we're killing a few of them. But that's just like 1 or 2 people there. I do kind of want to stick with my with the healers.
Raise a toast in celebration.
Stick with the healers.
And so it begins. Goodbye.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Ah, fuck you.
The wrath of Asgard!
I hurt so
My fate isn't sealed yet.
I don't know exactly
Goodbye.
where our healers
For
are. Definitely need to find them.
Control lost.
Be right there.
Oh, fuck you. Well, technically it was 2 against 1. Because he had its fucking other one.
My fate isn't sealed yet.
They've almost got it.
Summon the fiend!
Your ranger came to an end. Now, a disappearing act. Feeling stronger already.
It's like no chance, man. They're gonna come over here after us.
This is
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Well, at least I went positive on this one. See the excuse this person gives. This is why I don't do any kind of voice chat or anything like that. I wonder, why are my these 0 out of 6? Now they're starting to active, but this one I teamed up with a friend with 2 matches and nothing happened. I got over 10 double KOs. It barely started up. This is some bullshit. Like, it barely noticed 1 match. I've been 3 fucking matches already. I've done like 50,000 damage. Ugh. This is fucking stupid. It didn't count like 3 or 4 of my matches. This is fucking stupid. I don't like that. I don't like that it didn't count like a good 3 of my matches there. I don't like that at all. I really find that stupid. Like, I have like 4 or 5 matches already, and it's only because it counts 1. I defeated like in fucking one of them with 41 already. I would have been like 60, maybe 60, 70. 15,000 damage. Probably would have already been with like half of that at least. 60,000 damage. I would have been at half of that at least. Yeah, this thing is fucking stupid. I don't know why it's not counting the team up with a friend thing. 10 double KOs. I've gotten several double KOs. I've gotten freaking pentakills and shit. Yeah, this thing's being stupid. I don't know why it's not tracking. Eight critical hits. Yeah, I'm not gonna be healing. 20 assists is probably better. Yeah, you're right. Instead of actually going for the next match, I should see about sending you guys somewhere. We don't want to stay too long. Overstay my welcome. I mean, at the grand scheme of things, it's not like I'm getting a ton of people watching me anyways. It's not like I have like 50 people watching me anyways. So it's not like, oh my god, I have the best night of my life, and like, yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen anymore. But let's see where we can send you to. Let's see where we are, where we can send you guys to. Let's see. I would send you to Mincy, but she always has a follower mode on. I don't like it when people have follower mode on. It forces you to actually have to. Octavio is streaming on both sides. Yeah, I guess. I mean, let me see how much Octavio has, honestly. Hollow Stars EN. Depends on how. Well, oh, he only has 38, so he's not that big in Twitch, surprisingly enough. Yeah, I'll Octavio from Hollow Stars. If you're talking about him, then I'll freaking send you guys to him, if he lets me raid in on the Twitch side. Yeah, he lets you raid in. Let me see who I can raid you guys into on. Take care, Rivaldi. Thank you for being here. See who I can send you guys to on the YouTube side. I mean, I could try. I guess I could try to send you Octavio too, but let's see if we can do a double raid. It's Puppet Commissions. So let's take a look at that. I'm gonna be fucking sending you. Okay. Yep, you're gonna be double sent, I guess. Both Octavio, yes, both Octavio. Everybody take care. Gerard, everybody. Be safe, be healthy. Take care of yourself more than anything. That's what matters. More than anything, what matters is you take care of yourself. Thank you for watching a dying channel like mine. My channel has gone into the negatives when it comes to subscribers on the YouTube side. And on the Twitch side, it's really just the same as it's always been. But I appreciate you guys being here at all. It really does mean the world to me. I don't care if I end up only getting one person in here. It is what it is. So it's just going to be what it is. I'm just going to have fun while I'm here, you know? That's what you got to do. I will see you guys next time. Take care, be well, get some after stream care. And of course, follow. You don't have to follow or anything like that. Just say Savi Raid, and then you can pop off. take care, Gerard. Be well with yourself. Love each and every one of you guys. You guys spend your days here with me, and I appreciate that. That means a ton to me. Honestly, like I said, I could be left with one person who follows me or watches my videos. I'll still be happy. That's one person I didn't have before. So appreciate you guys. See you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.